or stand says to the Liberal Council of Churches, you have sold the altar for power and silver. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, fellow citizens, this press conference was called in response to the Liberal Council of Churches' decision to honor Rachel Cohn, an act that constitutes a serious moral crime to which a country, Liberia, cannot and will not remain silent. What we are witnessing today is not just a moral failure, it is a national disgrace. The Liberia Council of Churches, once seen as a moral compass of this nation, has chosen to crown corruption and sanctify deception by planning to honor Rachel Cohn, a man whose speakership is built on electoral fraud, political manipulation, and constitution violations. The Council of Churches has betrayed its sacred duty and the interests of the Liberian state, has betrayed the path to righteousness. It has compromised the dignity of the body of Christ. Rachel Cohn is no Democrat. He is not a defender of peace or justice, as the Council of Churches want us to believe. He is a product of a broken system. A system installed by stolen votes, propped up or supported by stolen wealth, the wealth of the state, and now being rewarded by a compromised clergy wearing clerical robes. In choosing to celebrate this man, the Council of Churches has desecrated its own altar. It has traded the prophetic mantle for political access. It has chosen power over principle. It has not only failed spiritually, it has collapsed morally. Let us be clear, ladies and gentlemen, this is not just an ill-advised decision, it is an act of spiritual treason. These bishops, dressed in robes, but bankrupt in courage, have handed Satan a front seat in the sanctuary. They have insulted the gospel and spat on the legacy of moral leaders like the late Bishop George D. Brown, men who stood for truth, not for tyranny. We are not saying the church is dead. No, far from it. There are still thousands of churches and millions of believers in Liberia and beyond who love righteousness and fear God. But this decision by a few spineless and greedy clerics does not represent the true body of Christ. These are not men of God. They are men of gain. They have exchanged their anointing for access. They are puppets for platforms, and their sacred calling for political envelopes. They do not speak for the Church of Jesus Christ. Don't be mistaken. They speak for themselves and for those who feed or line their pockets. We ask this question, ladies and gentlemen. Would our Lord Jesus Christ honor a man whose rise to power was soaked in lies and corruption? The answer is obvious: never. The Lord Jesus drove the money changers out of the temple. He condemned hypocrisy. He stood with the oppressed. And if the Lord Jesus Christ were with us here today, he would have no doubt stood with us, the people. Stand calls on all faithful Christians, independent churches, and righteous leaders across Liberia to reject this betrayal, to demand accountability from their clergy, and call them to repentance. This cannot and must not go unanswered. The so-called honor of Mr. Cohn is not an error. It is rather a sacrilege. It emboldens the forces of corruption and discredits the witness of the church, and therefore must be condemned. Stan says enough is enough. That is why July 17 will not just be a protest. It will be a spiritual reckoning, a spiritual reawakening. If the bishops will not rise to do what is right, then the people will not be silent, but will rise to condemn what is wrong. The time is coming. The people are coming. Thank you.
Bishop Jerry Kula here from Liberia. I have my Bible in my hands, and this is the Word of God. That's why I'm coming to it.
Why are you speaking against the amendment?
I'm speaking against the amendment because we do not have another Bible apart from this Bible. So we cannot have the two options that the amendment offers to us. And so I vote against the amendment. That's the reason why I'm trying to explain.
Okay.
Yes, that this Bible, 2 Timothy 3:16 says, all scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, reproof, correction, and instruction in righteousness. When it comes to the issue of homosexuality, the Bible is very emphatic that we have marriage between a man and a woman. And that's what our current book of discipline holds. For the past 52 years, every attempt has been made to alter that biblical truth. Today, we have a majority general conference characterized by liberals and progressives who are doing everything to change the Bible to something else. Because of that, I vote against this amendment. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Well, let me say a pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to your program. Talk About It on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table and for you back in Radio Land. The time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comments, your suggestions and recommendations, the way forward on how best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. We disagreed though, but we found a common ground and fought ahead as a people. Please be one guest. My name is Israel. Where we are here. Today is Thursday, the 26th day of June. That's June, of course, 2025. Let's take a taste about this wonderful song. Be good, brother. Small Time Social Club International. It's good having you part of the partnership. Right here on Kings 88.5. That is right on the last day of this month, as which time I'm wrapping up with Talk About It in the month of June. Small Time Social Club will be visiting with me here. And they are coming to play those good traditional songs. Now, at the same time, we want to see how we can solicit some fundings for them and find some sponsors. Those are the people you need to sponsor, to keep the culture, our tradition going. Look, other country, that's what I love most of the dialect songs. I love them. And to Monday, of course, as we wrap it up for the month of June, Small Time Social Club International going to visit with us. We're going to have a wonderful time, and it's all going to be traditional songs right here. It's going to be live for those of you in the diaspora, those of you in Radio Land. You're going to get it through your speakers, through your Bluetooth and all of the other tools. So we have a wonderful time. Let me say good morning again to the peace-loving and resilient people of our dear country, Mama Liberia, across the 15 sub-political division of the Republic of Liberia. I greet you all with clarity and extension. Well, let me say good morning to the wonderful people of Monserrato County across the 17 electoral district. Maybe you are on your way to job. You are on your way to your business area. Maybe you are going on your school campus. You are on the keke, you are on the pimping, you are on the motorbike. You are on a private or commercial vehicle and you are in tune to Kings 88.5. Let me say good morning to all of you. Let me say good morning to our keke riders, our pimping riders, our taxi drivers, our bus drivers. Let me say good morning to all of you. And what a great honor, what a great opportunity to have you part of the broadcast this morning. And those of you across Liberia, those of you following us by radio or by Facebook, I'd like to say good morning. And our friends in the diaspora, well, let me say good morning to all of you. What a great time, what a great opportunity to have you part of the broadcast. Our keke riders, our pimping riders, our motorcyclists, our taxi drivers, bus drivers, all of you, good morning. I'm Rajala Kamara, you're following from Brussels. Jesus, blood working for Rosalind. How are you this morning? Sebastian George, my son. You're following from Nepo Street. Richard Talafor Wilson. You're following from your LPRC Gardnersville resident. Jerome Tukpa. You're watching from Nikutown. Samuel Light Cooper. You're following from Kawe. Richard Kume. You're watching from Sino County, Greenville. Paul Bapping. That's Paul Bapping lead. Paul lead. You're watching from Johnsonville. Longi Quink. Where you're following from, I don't know. And the rest of you, Daniel Zer Torwan. You're watching from New Georgia. Ambassador Pee Wee Kennedy. You're watching from your Purple Lamb Turning Point community. Odell A. Gibson, as usual. She's watching from Arizona, USA. Michael M. Ma. You're watching from 25th Street opposite Samuel Stryker Funeral Home. Nerve Perv, you're watching from Morovia. Fit Kevin Bapping, you're watching from Rare Light. Buaman Ibrahim Kwei, you're watching from Japan Freeway. Resident in the Chicken Soup Factory Gulf area. Jim Moses Masakwesoso, you're watching from India, Punjab state to be specific. Malu Efofana, you're watching from 20th Street. Mary Tule, you're watching from New Georgia, of course. I greeted you, Leo Lawe. Leo, you're watching from your Upper Kawe resident. Clarence Obechi Due, you're watching from Bo Waterside. Manzari Gazumu Ibrahim Abdullah, you're watching from your JJY community. Andrew T. Namwe, you're watching from your resident in Thumbs Up Upper Kawe, not Upper Kawe, but Thumbs Up community, the township of Kawe. Stephen Yakandi, you're watching from Cotton Tree District 2 Lower Maigibi County. Edward Kule, you're watching from your City View community, Mount Barkley. Bowie Suddenly, you're watching from your Chicken Soup Factory Gulf community resident. Samuel Light Cooper, you're watching from Kawe. Barbara Rose Stanford, you're watching from your resident in Brooklyn, New York City. Nathan Page, you're watching from your Nizo community. J. Emmanuel Nurse, you're watching from Johnsonville City View behind Heart of Grace. Muffley Sissy, you're watching from Fargo, North Dakota. She's the regional Konji Konwuro. Those audio can open. Yeah. Amara Jala Kamara. Okay, I've greeted you. Prince Vanning Gay Jr. You're watching from Okay. He say greetings from my wife from my wife to everyone. She said greetings to all of the Liberian people and the guys in studio. Her name is Rona. Rona is from the Philippines. All right. It says she understands her greetings to everyone. Once again, that's Prince Charming. Oh yeah, one of Liberia's best YouTube and small business owner. He's my junior friend, my brother. Prince is in South Korea, and his wife is Rona. Rona is a Filipino. She's from the Philippines. Good morning to you people there. Moyan Sharif, you're watching from district number 9, Cinco. Matadi to be specific. Vinicius Gion you're watching from Nikutown. Thanks to all of you for joining us this morning. Johnson Dolly, Johnson Aram, I'd call him Dan. Okay, George Johnson, watching from Douala, Eddie Man, Yata Songwele Man. How are you this morning? Aaron D. You're watching from Jacob Town at the Lone Star area. Johnson Dolly is following from New Jersey. Fornes Cooper is watching from the Harbour Postville Firestone. Sam Kanga is watching from Lower Maigiri County. Sylvester Coman, I'm not mixing up. He's watching from Bond County. And the rest of you want to say good morning. We greet you, as we progress. The program goes on. We will greet you. But it is good to be here. It is very good to be here this morning. I am very, very grateful. I'm very thankful. Let me say, Emmanuel Bro, you, Minnesota, you are on the YouTube line. Let me say good morning to all of you. It's good to be here. It's very good to be here. So this morning, we're going to talk about Liberia a little bit. And then later, I'm going to be joined. I will open the lines, we'll talk, and then later, I'm going to be joined by Princess Kamara, Princess Mo from the USA. You remember that nice. There is a plan that she wants to come to Liberia with some nurses and doctors to conduct some workshops and render some services to the Liberian people. So I'm going to talk to her later. And then I'm going to talk to 2 other mothers who are here later on the show. So I just want to give you the itinerary of what's going to unfold this morning on the platform. Sorry, yesterday we couldn't be here on the show. We have some small problems with it was a technical problem. So we were able to have come on, and then the rain was very heavy again. I really couldn't make my way. I came later to the station. But thank God that we are back. We are back. I just want to share with us something. Then I will have the time and privilege to talk to my dear sister like in the US. But let me quickly. No. Oh. Okay, I want to. Okay. So let me coming. I'm coming. Yeah, let me quickly do this. I'm coming, class. I'm coming, just. I'm coming. You can be sharing the live. I'm coming, just bear with me small. I'm coming there. Coming, wonderful people. All right, yes. I don't be here. I don't be here. Oh, I want to have something here. Yeah. Just be sharing. I'm coming to talk. It's important to do this. So I forgot again or whatnot. They forget anything. I will do something to me. God will help me now. I forgot. Okay. Like God will help us. I'll get it. I'll get it. So, like I said, I wanted to share with us something that is very important for us to talk about. Liberia is our country, and our stand is because of our people. That is why you see we doing what we're doing, and for the sake of our country. And it is very important for us to speak to these issues, not to sit back. Because you see, some of you will not know exactly what the plans are like from the cycle of the government. So at times we share with you some of the plans that they have. Those ones that are very, very bad, that are not developmental oriented, that we think it's important for us to talk about it. And I think the government of Liberia, her plans now should be about the bread and butter issues. The bread and butter issues are the things that you were pushing against the former government of the CDC, in which they said the worst about former President Weah. You remember recently there was this interview with Madame Mary Brown, in which they wrote her. I was trying to, I just want you to bear with me. I just want you to bear with me. Just. Okay. In which they wrote Madame Mary Brown. Oh. Coming on. In which they wrote Madame Mary Brown. You listened one time, Madame Mary Brown spoke on the OKFM with Clarence. If you can remember vividly. And the brother issue, about that she needed to give clarity about some rights issue. If you can recall, if you can remember, there was an issue that they wrote Madame Bro, and they asked her that she needed to make some clarity about, rights. Now, what this government is trying to do, instead of them focusing on the bread and butter issues of the Liberian people, they are looking for a way to target former officials of the CDC government in a quest and in an effort to, scare them away and weaken the CDC. They come with a motive, with an interior motive, that if we go after the big guys of the CDC, we arrest them, because Costa said it. Costa made a statement that Joe Baka is joking. The CDC former officials are supposed to be behind bars. They're supposed to be in jail. And that is a bad way they are able to take the 2029 elections. To make sure that you jail them. So they are looking for a way to indict former officials of the CDC, because they said that is the only way they will be able to get rid of the CDC. And then lastly, then they can get to Georgia. So they try to find their way out and see how this thing can work for them. So they plan to go after some members of the CDC, former officials, like D. Maswek Sakemea, like Vanin Seliv, Madame Bro, and others. They decided to indict these people. Not because of anything. They want to indict them on a witch hunt account. To indict them falsely on a witch hunt account. So it's not just only these people, they intend to arrest as many possible former officials of the CDC. If you hear some of the tune of some of the guys that were around Joya Chinchin, it is the fear they got. That the threat they made to them, you might be there. The men are coming indict your men plenty. 50 more plus up to 60 persons. They come and indict them. So they want to bring these false indictments against the former officials of Georgia government to go after them. I told you that the guys got plans to go for Georgia. They got plans to invite Georgia. But like I said to you, every long rope has an end. Every long rope has an end. And I know that will be the end of the rope. That will be the end of the road. So United Party is no more concerned about the bread and butter issue. Like some of you, when you say that, you think we care, we think we get time for you. Won't get your time. It is their plan. They plan to arrest as many former officials of the CDC. When you hear people talking about, oh, can I bala or what kind of bala and changing their tune, that they fear the God. Because there are guys, there are friends in the United Party that are making it clear to them, man, these guys are planning to arrest you. They plan to arrest as many CDC former officials with the mindset that last night they will get to Georgia. I said this thing to you, and I'm saying it again. It is their plan. That is what Joe Baker instructed them to do. That is what President Baker told them to do. Grab all those guys. Lastly, we go for Georgia. That is what they plan to do. Now, look at the issue they want to bring on D. Maisha Kemeya, Manamiri Bro, and others. Talking about the issue about the Saudi Arabia missing rice. They say rice missing. That's what they said. They say rice is missing. So they want to indict D. Maisha Kemeya and others to explain about the rice. Mary Bro insulted them when they took their letter to Mary Bro. They are finding way out to go after people, to come after former officials of the CDC. So they are doing everything in their reach. Everything that they can do to lie on your people. That is what they plan to do. Vanin Seliv is also there. You know, Vanin Seliv, he was then the Minister of Internal Affairs. So they got D. Maxwell Kemeya, they got Vanin Seliv, and they got Mary Bro that they want to indict. They want to indict those people on grounds that they mismanaged, rights that were given to the Liberian government. The Saudis, the Saudi Arabia government, yes, they made presentation to the Liberian government through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador D. Maxwell came here. All right. So I want to explain later. Then I'll put the video up there so you watch the presentation. When they were making the presentation, then you'll see D. Maxwell came here with the people, because United Party they're concerned about finding means that you will not suffer. No, they want to witch hunt. They want to go after people, because they feel that is the best way they can take the 2029 election. And they are a blatant and diabolical liar. It will not work for them. It will not work for them. It will not work for them. So let them start suffering themselves. So the government of Liberia and Saudi Arabia had exchanged supply of rice worth about $500,000 US. So that rice was given for victims of disaster and vulnerable Liberians. And there was a caveat, there was a warning that we giving the rice, it should be given to the people, not to, officials in the country. So the signing ceremony was done. It was displayed. It was done on video. And there was display of the rice. And that was done at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It was done at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and that was in February. Mr. Anasa M. Asubie, he signed, what I call a name, one call a name. He signed on behalf of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Then the assistant minister, the assistant foreign minister, Adonis Gravis, he signed on behalf of the Liberian government. So that rights were turned over, because it was not Kemeya that was doing the distribution. No. The distribution was done by the National Disaster Management Agency. $29,000 bags of 25 kilogram rice that was presented to the Liberian government. So that was the rice that was distributed. They said no, the rice was not given to the people. In fact, they took the rice, they shared the rice among themselves, and hide by. In fact, Honorable Masret Kemeya, the former Minister of Foreign Affairs, was very clear. He said that the Minister of Foreign Affairs, he said, in keeping with it read from the agenda, the minister was not involved into food distribution. Because of that, the agency that were responsible, the agency were going to take charge. They're going to take siege of the distribution exercise. So the NDMA, the National Disaster Management Agency, was the one responsible to share. But the United Party people said no. Come here and I get the rest of the people. They eat the rest. So they will come and give account. So Joseph Baga people saying now, Mayor Bro, Sakemea, the Internal Affairs Minister, they might give account of the rice. They are looking for a way to go after the former officials of George Weah government. And that is a way tactic. Now, this is their tactic. That's the only way, because Costa said to them, you also want to pour all the men in jail. You also want to pour all of them in jail. If you think you want 2029 election, you're intimidated, you arrest those men, you're jail those men, nothing will come out. Nobody will open their mouth. From there, we'll go to Georgia. From now we go, we arrest Joria. We haven't incarcerated. You know that, gentlemen, let's do what we can do. So they gotta even have up to 50 more plus former officials of the CDC to arrest. So Kebeya will take rest to go eat a rest. Or Mirror Bro. Mirror Bro. That Mirror Bro will take rest. You saw Mirror Bro ran insult on them. It is their way of going after the people. Now, the guys are no more thinking about how the rate supposed to come down, how rest supposed to be cheap on the market, basic commodities supposed to be reasonable, our people supposed to afford. No, the guys are thinking about 2029. The guys are thinking about 2029. They are not thinking about how life will be like for you. They're thinking about 2029. To get to 2029, like they destroy the CDC, like they destroy all of them, and we go for the master. Now you're hearing some of the tune of some of the CDC people, some of the officials, because they intimidate them. They are saying, Georgia should not be the face of CDC. Let them find different person to be there. Mock in that person here and they look very stupid. Let Georgia, I don't blame some of you. Georgia may you expose. But let Georgia come back 2029 and he become president, and I see Georgia go to some of you. And I make it clear, I don't want to be chunking Georgia car. I will mobile lamb and picking in. The long range iron rack. We got short range. The one that can count the harponic missile and that the long range iron rack, the one I quit to bow. That's why we stone Georgia convoy with. All of them sit down. They don't open their mouths. They said they are phoning faces down. We are the one talking to you. And they are coming on radio. Georgia should not be the face of CDC. Let's find a new breed. You stupid. You don't got sense. And I don't blame you. I blame Georgia who takes some of you and gave your job. Your for 6 years you were here. You're now have the gust to open that your dirty mouth to be talking, say, Georgia, we are not supposed to be the face of the CDC. CDC should find new breed of people. Open your dirty mouth and saying, but I need to tell them the truth. You know me, I like to talk raw. I like to talk raw. I talk raw. You open out your mouth and come and telling the Labyrinth people, telling seditions, telling weird shit that Georgia can be the face of the CDC. CDC should find new people to be the face of the party. Yeah, new people can hear Georgia and move in the picture. You right to open your mouth. You right to talk it. You're right. George Weah gave you the opportunity. So Unity Party calling you on the corner in the side of man and say, my man, you got to support all because there's a plane coming to arrest most of your men. You know Joe Baker looking for trouble. Joseph Baker, they don't want like bro to be stable. Then they are money, then they're stealing, they will not enjoy it. That issue about witch hunting people in the name of wanting people to get account. Your people around you that are stealing all around you, they can't. You the Joe Baker man that's stealing like that. You can't give account. Joe Baker, who is the president, he steal like rat. He can't give account. Then are other people that you're running behind. You don't even have integrity. Your hands are in the cookies jar. Then you're looking for other people. Oh, that these are Kemeya you want to go after? You're jealous. You saw the graduates. You're jealous. Is this how your jealousy can go? You taking it? You will go after Marvel Kemeya. You will go after Mirror Broad. That rice they can buy. You're stealing all around and Joe Baker in the knee. He said he lying to us and he's suspending you. Then he carry you in the corner. He said, my man, I will pay your money. Just sit down. These are political tactics. You will still receive your mark. You will still receive your small by where? You say you go after more than 50 people. It is the tactic of the Unity Party to intimidate former officials of the CDC-led government, to scare you up. Somebody already said there was a creature, they were under the water, they were under the creek, they know the creature, so they have told the people, say, I know those people. You're intimidating them. I was with them under the river. I know them. Scare them. Intimidate them. They will leave George Weah in the cold. Then you go for him. And that is the last thing that Joe Baca will ever do. The last mistake in his presidency that he will ever make to send people to go to George Weah. Joe Baca even invite George Weah will not go anywhere. You can't be a president, you be reckless, and then you're not unable to do the thing for the Liberian people. You got your people all around. He can't even put a own chief justice there so they can be catching. See the death, see the killing across the country. Insecurity. You can't say the person hang themselves. You cancel the fan table in Grand Paso. You go so somebody kill themselves in Maryland. You cancel somebody kill themselves in and people dying day by day. Joe Baca is not worried about it. All Joe Baca worry about, all your president worry about is to witch hunt people. Go after Joe. We are former people. Joe Baca, why you so wicked like this, Papa? Why you so cruel? You can't do nothing to George Weah. You can't do absolutely nothing. Gregory, you can't do a friend to George Weah. If I talk about it, 1 or 2, I can't do nothing to George Weah. You can kill, you will not kill everybody. I know you will not die. You're tired, you're not tired playing with blood, so you won't kill everybody. You think that your power pay the country for you to can determine who will be here, who will not be here? No. Let's play the video so you see the presentation ceremony. When they presented the people suffering. People suffering. You're not worried about it. And you as a president, you don't care. He's not even thinking the old man not even care about the people. Joe Baca got a bunch of rebels behind him. You think that your people went for training? There are other people here that they were trained in Libya. They were trained in other parts of the world. They are commandos. They are in the country. You think that you're intimidated, tactic, like you use that you scare people from talking for supporting George Weah, that so that when they CDC you able to fight, when they CDC, ANC here, you can't go there. Labour Party here, CNC here, the other one you able. You just running behind one group of people because you think that you get the country. You think the way you stole the election this gone time, you think you will do it 2029. 2029 will be a different ballgame. I know it would be a different ballgame. It would definitely be a different ballgame. That you think you will come here and intimidate people. I see what our guy yesterday, the other CDC got changed the tune. Joe, we need to move from there. Let other new breed of people. Something wrong with you. You smoke or you talk something. You talk certain substance that embarrassing your brain. So that when they will go to the seats on the CDC people and say, you're my talking, get tell the people say, let Joe Weah move in the picture. So that Joe Weah you're worrying about. Joe Baca is not thinking about uniting this country. He digging old wounds. He say he preaching reconciliation. He passing around looking for people who die, I was saying, and looking for empty casket to carry around, say he love the people. What love? What love? What love? I think that they're bringing tribal politics between Lofa, Nimba, and Grand Jide. You think that all the thing will convince the people from Lofa? The people who know that you dare buy in the county, they can't support you. You think that will scare people from supporting Joe Weah? It will not help you people. The people are suffering. The president is not concerned. The president is only witch hunting people. The president only instructs his lieutenant to arrest people, to indict people falsely, because they want to jail citizens. They want to jail former officials of George Weah. And so they are passing around. They will scare you. Then you forced to talk against George Weah. Why is them talking against George Weah? I don't care to know them. One good thing I know, all of you that fighting George Weah, all of you that are used to fight George Weah, except George Weah, George Weah, they didn't show you good heart. That's the only way your plan will succeed. If George Weah didn't show you good heart, that is the only way you're playing for succeed. Jeremiah Kun, that's why we made you president. That's why we made you. The company pumping Joseph Baga with hard pepper. Nothing will happen to him. So if Joseph Baga will go 2029, where you will go? You think by using Thomas Father, then oh, may you succeed to be president in this country? No. No. It will not make you to succeed. I said to anybody, any lawmaker that Jawia left your hand up and the people voted for you, you go against Jawia 2029, the people will go against you. You don't win. You can do any development in that country, in the district, the people, you will not win. You will not win. As long you open your mouth and put it on Jawia and go John Joseph Baga people to castigate the man who God used to make you who you are. The man who God made you to be, God used him for you to be, and you open that your mouth and put it on him. You mark your word. That is why the very Costa men told the Tomofala men, your God on earth, that I heard the call, he calling you, you refusing the call, your God. So the guys then know from the United Party that George Weah is the man that made many of you. Many of you. That today you can't open your mouth to tell them that ministry where you're at. I was there as minister. I know what George Weah did. These are the projects we undertook. These are the contracts we signed. So we want to inform the Liberian people that George Weah time, when we were minister for this place, there were projects. But look around. Both of the former officials of George Weah, they shut their mouths. They closed their mouths. They refuse to speak. Because this is the threat from the United Party. My man, there are plans to indict you people. There are plans to indict you people. You think Joseph Baga will run everybody from this country? You think Joseph Baga will scare everybody from this country? No. The president is so reckless. That's why he don't care about the bread and butter issues. He's only care about going after people. And then you sit there and you say, I will not talk for George Weah. In fact, let me start talking small so the men can do my tone change. George Weah should give way. Let the young people. Who the young people? Who in this country the Liberian people will prefer 2029? If it is not George Weah. Who in this country that the Liberian people will prefer if it is not George Weah? Who in this country that ECOWAS, AU will prefer if it is not a George Weah? Who do you prefer? You can stay all the politicians, put them in line, stay them together, call AU, call ECOWAS, call the European Union, call Iran, call Israel, call all of them, say, money people, who you prefer to be the next president 2029? All these people will walk to George Weah. They will not know any of them. They will know George Weah because they came across him. They came across him when he was game something into sports, the sporting arena. They will walk to George Weah. George Weah. They will not go to who? That's why they are fighting their way to get to George. Let me tell you. Look, that's why a woman will tell you, except my pepper and sauna in your stomach. That's the only way. The man who God used to bless you, that the man you allowing Joseph Baga to call you in the corner and tell you, say, go denigrate George Weah, go tell you, get away. Then I hear some of you, I hear say, one of the CDC men came up and say, George Weah, get away. My brother, you really curse on yourself. Oh. You really curse on yourself. When the United Party was saying the words about you, it was George Weah that brought you. Many of you, George Weah, send you to school. Many, you want to be like Joe Baga? You want to be like Joseph Baga? Joseph Baga whole presidency is about witch hunt. It's not about developing this country. No. And they feel that they got this country, they can intimidate everybody, they can scare everybody. And let me let all of you citizens to know that we are things. The tactic of the United Party is intimidation for 2029. Their tactics is for intimidation, to intimidate citizens and reaction for 2029. Former officials, you shut your mouth. They will indict you. Then all you'll be depending on the can open your mouth and talk for you. Because you got sense. You say yourself there. You sit down. You close your mouth. And you think John Weah don't deserve for someone because United Party is lying. There are projects that were signed by George Weah government that the money was already available, that they came to power and they are doing it. They want to take the glory. You were at that ministry. You were at that agency. You close your mouth. You acting neutral. You think we're stupid and you will bring down your funny face and you come here 2029 and you let George Weah. And look, some of you will just look at you and you know some of you will be surprised 2029. Some of you will be surprised 2029. What will happen to you? Some of you will be surprised 2029. What will happen to some of you? You say your phony self sitting there around here say you love George Weah. You think you can leave George Weah alone? No. It is the rightful people, the true people, the truthful people, the sincere people, the honest people that will stand by him and they will be for him. It's not you. You buying down to United Party intimidation strategy, intimidatory tactics for 2029 to go after people. I dare Joe Bucker. Joe Bucker is not an old man of himself to call himself president to go after George Weah. Bucker is not a president to do that. No, he never. Same guy were trying to, and old people in the place telling them, my man, forget about George Weah. Greg, you can play and do anything. None of you can do a goddamn thing to George Weah. Nothing. None of you. The nursing, one of you, all of you, none of you can do anything to George Weah. You can't. Nobody fool you. That because of peace, that's why you see George Weah people in the way they are. They are listening to their leaders. It's because of they want to keep this country peaceful. But people like you, Joe Bucker, you don't want the country to be peaceful. Jeremiah Kun, he want the country to be peaceful. The man who want this country to be peaceful that George Weah. It's not Joe Bucker. It's not Jeremiah Kun. It's not Gregory Coleman. It's not, look, that George Weah want this country to be peaceful. If George Weah was a wicked man, he turned this country upside down. You can't do nothing. You can't do anything. George Weah, they didn't waste 100 people when you were there. When they were there, they didn't waste 100 people. But you passing around. Because you see, because some of you close your mouth, so United Party will lie on you. But the lies will not succeed. They lie to come to power. They still lying their way through. They came and lied and said Joseph Baga taught to ECOWAS program. We still have video. Nothing we see. Joseph Baga left the country, go say that Nigeria, you waste all our taxpayer money. He came back with empty carton. Nothing was inside. Then I heard the UP people, the well-respected men in Africa, somebody doing live video and said on the video, there comes the president of the Republic of Liberia, Joseph Human Baga, His Excellency, the well-respected man in Africa, Joseph Baga. How many people know Baga in Africa because of Joseph Baga, the well-respected president? The only thing the African leader know about Joe Baga, he's a lawbreaker. He breaks the laws of the country. He violates the constitution. This is the ceremony when the Saudi Arabia government presented the rights. The rights, what they say they want indict.
His Excellency Ambassador D. Maxwell Sakimeya Sr., Minister of Foreign Affairs and Dean of the Cabinet of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Bani Salih, Minister of Internal Affairs, Honorable Henry Williams, Executive Director of the Disaster Management Agency of the Republic of Liberia, distinguished members of the senior management team and the Policy Advisory Council of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, PAC, the head and members of the Saudi delegation here present, members of the Fourth Estate, fellow employees of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasing honor and duty to first welcome all of us to the exchange of note, ceremony marking the exchange of note and the official turnover of consignment of rice being donated by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to the government and people of the Republic of Liberia. Some time ago, His Excellency, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Dean of the Cabinet, wrote the government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on behalf of the people and government of Liberia for bilateral support, not only for food assistance, but for the modernization and reconstruction and capacity building of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and its employees. Based on the request of His Excellency, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, on behalf of the government and people of Liberia, the government of Saudi Arabia accepted and agreed to provide 500,000, which is $500,000 worth of rice consignment to the government and people of Liberia to the benefit of less fortunate members of our society, disaster victims, and those in need. Today we've gathered here for the official turning over of 29,412 bags of 25 kg rice to the government of Liberia through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. On behalf of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and its senior management team, it is again my pleasing duty and honor to say welcome and welcome to all of us to this distinguished program. Thank you.
Okay, so let's go to when the rice were presented, where you see Honorable D. Majwesa Kemeya and the people there from Saudi Arabia. We want to convene the Unity Party for the Liberian people to let you know that Latin the passing around looking for who to indict. And as Akemeya is not Vanessa Lee, is not Mary Bro. Those are not the people you want to look for. You know, they are intimidatory tactic for 2029. The thing that will make you take the presidency. It will not even help you. We will just expose you people and we will make you weak to know that the Liberian people need to understand your plans and your tactics will not work. All the things that you're planning that you will do to suppress CDC and the former officials of the CDC government, it will not help you people. It will not help you people. It will not help.
The quantity here is I didn't hear me.
Okay, we have 12,292 bags in here.
Yeah.
Then the other store warehouse, we got 5,920.
In the same building?
Yeah.
In the same building.
Okay. We got the original warehouse with the little. 1,292 is here.
Okay.
The 5,920 is here the warehouse.
Okay.
So we got it.
So, that the railway, Mr. Pagan say, Kemeya and eat. Didn't get to the people here, right?
How's the atmosphere for setting the item here? As we know, the last store class really good to weather inside the store. So is it always like that? It be safe very well?
Yeah, it's safe. It's safe. It's very
For
safe.
the atmosphere, the humidity.
We got some air conditioners here, though. Nobody plugged.
Okay.
The ventilation is not bad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's good. It's ideal. Yeah. So we'll just also say
walking to
at the end the same thing.
Okay.
We'll just do a Photoshop so you have a picture of it. So, but this is their warehouse. You know, the disaster management agency. The office is here, so okay. In the same office, and they have, you know, the consignment, you know, as it is. Yeah. But the total that's 49,412 kg bags. Yeah.
كان 24,000 اوكي وزن الكيس 25 كيلو اوكي تقريبا يطلع لك 730,000 كيلو.
We hope it to be delivered to people who deserve it.
Yeah. In fact, one of the things that we stressed before, and we're going to stress, you know,
احنا ثقة اكيد احنا نتمنى ان يستفاد منها هم يستفيدوا.
We wish that to be useful for. We are sure that you will choose a good company to deliver all that, and we hope and we wish that to be useful for the people.
التوزيع راح يكون عن طريق إدارة الكوارث.
Distribution will be during the disaster management.
What I see straight prayer. So I hope for good.
We pray to God that this will be useful for people who will take them.
I can tell you that definitely, and I will stress that when we sign the exchange of notes, we're going to be we're going to continue to be very transparent and accountable. That is something that we don't compromise. And personally, that we also don't compromise. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, your ambassador, if I say outgoing from Cote d'Ivoire, will bear me up. And this is why, even though the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the government made the case through me in terms of the engagement, but because we want to make sure in line with transparency and accountability, when the consignment came, I told Saudi Arabia that we will give it to the agency of government that has the mandate for, you know, these kinds of things. That's why we decided the disaster management agency, you know, as it is, and they are the one. And we got the board chairman also here, the executive director. And we're not just going to do, we also, as Ministry of Foreign Affairs, with our focal point, and I even got the Deputy Minister for International Cooperation, we will also monitor, you know, the process. So it's not just going to be, but we are very much confident with respect to this consignment reaching to the intended beneficiaries, who are the Liberian people. And I've stressed to him.
And also,
But just before you come in, I've stressed to him and the agency, now 1 grain of rice is to say, oh, Minister Kimaya, yeah, you made an arrangement, so this is it. Now 1 grain, not to me, not to any official. The only people that are to benefit from this rice are the Liberian people that fall in the category that need disaster relief, you know, respect to. And then, as was indicated, Honorable, other extreme vulnerable people, they are the ones, and I can tell you we will do that.
Thank you so kindly, Ambassador D. Matresa Kene. You listen to him. So that's why when they wrote Madam Bero Bro was very blunt. I thought I had that video here. Jerome sent it to me immediately. But that rice, you think Kenya can buy it? So the 2 videos I played, one was the one they documented part of it, the one that they went exchange papers, you know, and they make it very clear. And they were able to go to the warehouse so that you see the rice vividly. And the Saudi Arabian leadership was blunt to say the ordinary, the vulnerable. those people who are affected, the different disasters across the country, those were the beneficiary of it. You here as President Joe Baka, people who say they can't go to that. We don't want to come into the radio station to help them build their homes. When they're supposed to go to the disaster management agency, that you're supposed to explore avenue and possibilities for these people homes to be rebuilt, for them to benefit. You passing around looking for la story to grab people because you feel it is your strategy, your tactics to intimidate people for 2029. For 2029. That is not the way you can take the presidency, man. I don't know how your approach this old man and your telling say, let them use the intimidatory strategy or tactics to scare these guys, to put fear in them. When our people are sleeping in holes in your administration, Bwaka, you don't concern. You're running. You want to wish on people. You are looking for people to lie on them, to accuse them. It is, you came to power on lies. You are treating the people on lies. And you think you will take it to 2029? No, it's a different ballgame. It is a different ballgame, Liberian. When our people go to bed, no food. No food. People are dying on a daily basis. Their bodies are around. People are committing suicide. The president will not come to say, oh, people killing themselves before. No hope. They are hopeless. They voted for you. They are frustrated. Nowhere to go. People have turned to beggars. Because your officials are stealing on a daily basis. You will say, I will suspend the president. Then you say, you come out, you call in the corner, say, my man, forget that thing. We're giving you a mark. I want to show you, look out on the roadside. See people sleeping. On in the road, they put bay, the drainage hole, they got hole. And they got a hole there. Do you know that people sleeping in the holes? Because time's so hard, things are hard. Everybody going crazy. You see somebody who signed, they look crazy because they are frustrated. It is not worrying the president that people are dying on a daily basis in this country. Their bodies are around the place. It don't worry them. People leave their brother, come to the country, next thing, oh, okay now. Under a Joe Baka government. Then you're running after people. You will say you will arrest 50 more plus people. You will put them to jail. You look at Madam Bro. Mary Bro. You come and say Mary Bro was a custodian, so she know about the rare, she know about the something, and you can't. You guys are not serious. See what? Look at the Liberian sleeping. Look in there. Look at that hole. Look there. The road at the bay, the sky wall, you see it? Where the water should pass the drainage area, where the people will go and clean. Under a Joe Baka government, this is where Liberians are sleeping. Because they can afford. They are homeless, they are refugees. They break down the people's homes. The Liberians sleeping while the Liberians are sleeping in the drainage, where the water should pass, where the people will take the dead and clean. Because Joe Baka made them homeless. Joe Baka made them to turn to refugees in their own country. Allow people to come somebody wake up and say, from where all the way to Gabriel Tucker Bridge, that their man get it. Their man are die ever since. Because they think our people are stupid. And so they wake up. Baka made the people to be homeless. He made our people to be refugees in their own country. Is this a place for a man to sleep? Yeah. It will surprise you to know our people are suffering, and you want to witch hunt people? You think that's the best way for 2029? You think that's the best way? Why are you worrying on 2029? 2029 will come. 2029 will reach, Joe. Forget about the 2029. Focus on the bread and butter issues. Focus on it. Your own people are looking at you and saying you wicked, you're not good, you bad old man. And you are witch hunting people. You grab people name on list. You telling other citizens, come on the radio and tell me people who job, that somebody help you. Then you come back and insult the person. You think God will bless you? God will, look, let me tell you, they are witch hunting your own Joseph Baga. It will not help you. You can kill everybody. You can kill everybody. Here is your plan for the coming up protest. That they will arrest the official and on the protest, but they will do it in a way that when they see your vehicle before the protest, they will ask you for all your documents. And they will use that thing to detain you. So many stupid kind of plans they got. I don't know why you people why you're not so tolerant, Joe Baga. You're not tolerant. Joe, we have done nobody but do anything into you. Then you can just say you will go after people. When you people are so corrupt, you people can steal that you looking for role when you are role. You can steal, then you say you're looking for somebody that can steal. All of your hands are in the cookies jar. All of you people, your hands are in the cookies jar. And you are passing around. So I will intimidate all of them. From there we'll go for Joe. You must make a mistake, Joe. The stealing that you're doing as a president. All the monies you stealing here, you paying house in Lofa in the bush. You paying her in Broadway. Who call you to question you? Then you will wake up, say you will call Joe. You might ever make that mistake in your life as a president. You should be ashamed. Your people, you all president, you talk about rescuing people, the people life so bad. Look at United Party people. Look at many of them. Don't want them who say the big boss that they want in drawing. They not care about the ordinary UPs. The common United Party people that suffer for you, Joe Baga. They suffer all in the community. They tend to be beggars. They are begging. They are begging. People go say they can't buy your market. Time so high. Everybody going crazy. Everybody going banana. You don't worry about it. All you thinking about her, let intimidate Joe. We are people. Let me them scare. Let indict them. We jail them. Then they will not get strength. Joe, we will be weak. The party will destroy. You can destroy CDC. You can destroy. The CDC you're talking about, you think that the building? You think that building you see over there? The CDC we're talking about are the CDC in the heart. That's what we're talking about. And then you're running around intimidating people. Your own people say how wicked you are. You don't worry about it. Your own people.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that's why really he doing fun for us. They will get that wicked paper. I will say, and let people see me. So that's why very ungrateful and wicked. I told it now. Getting the result. People have been saying it. People have been saying, oh, I'm going to say, Joseph Baga not correct. And I choose.
Okay, thank you.
And they wanted to stop the boy from saying it. Your own, that about UPS, that CDC person, that CMC, that ANC supporter, that United Party supporter. These are the things that Kula Fofana then, Sylvester Graceful, and don't want Joe Baga to hear. But he can hear. Who's the old man can hear? He's just a stubborn old man. He's just an old man that chooses to be the way he is, who he is. That is the kind of person he chooses to be. The kind of president he chooses to be. Joseph Baga can hear all these things, then don't let anybody fool you. That thing what Kula Fofana talking that trash. You think anybody going to dignify it? Joseph Baga can listen to radio. He can see, oh, Joseph Baga can low on Facebook. How you are talking to Elon Musk? Where your line said Joseph Baga was talking to Elon Musk on live video. If Joseph Baga can look at cell phone, how you are looking at Elon Musk? I know that Elon Musk or Elon what? Discussing Liberia on cell phone. On live video. Joseph Baga can listen to radio. Joseph Baga can follow the Facebook. He knows what is happening in this country. He just chooses to be a stubborn president. A president that is very insensitive and don't care. That's the president Joe Baga is. He doesn't care about the country. He doesn't care about you. Your basic issue of life, it is not Joe Baga concerned. Joseph Baga concerned that I will get rid of the CDC. I will erase CDC. Joe Baga, you can erase CDC? Papi, you can erase CDC? You can erase CDC? You wake up today, you in cahoots with Jeremiah Kuhn, the other people say y'all will preach tribal politics. Y'all will preach tribal politics. And that tribal politics will help the people for 2029. So you go to Lofa, you preach tribal politics. You go to Nimba, you preach tribal politics. You go to Grenjida, you preach tribal politics. You say, when we use tribal politics, we will diminish the CDC. Nobody will go to them. We will preach tribal politics. So you around telling people the other tribe better than the other tribe. But it was in your county, Joe Baker, that your own citizens died. They were brutalized. They were killed in cold blood. They were stoned to death in your own county. But you preaching tribal politics. You preaching tribal politics. So when you go there, you look around for dead body. Anybody that died and they were big person before, you use politics to play with their dead bodies. Because you will give their children jobs. You will give them jobs. Today you take Prince Johnson where you say on MPA boat. After you deny Prince Johnson time, you were lying to die the way he died. And you wake up, you say he gave you a wife board member position. That is the pay you gave to his wife. After you deny Prince Johnson time, Prince Johnson took Nimba County and gave it to you. Only for you to give him time, you say, no, you don't deserve time. I'll make sure you died. You think the Nimba people have forgotten it? You think the Banian forgotten the joke because they're looking at you the way they look? You think because Jeremiah, they don't care about Jeremiah. They know that you didn't treat them well. They know that you preach a tribal politics in Nimba. They know that you preach a tribal politics in Nimba, and they don't forgive you for it. So you think by saying I will get Prince Johnson woman where I will get a wife, I will put on MPA bowl, so she be getting small thing. Prince Johnson college anymore, a breakdown. So you think that the politics, you preach that same politics in Nimba. You deny the people's son time, the people's father time. And because there was no time given to him, Madam Sally came to power. Prince Johnson said, oh man, one time. Prince Johnson said, Madam Sally. He asked Madam Sally for time. T-I-M-E, time, Waka. And Madam Sally gave Prince Johnson time. Joe Weah came. He went to Joe Weah. He said, Joe Weah, when I gave you Nimba, you will give me time? I need time, so I have to recalibrate. I need time, so I have to put things together, put things in proper perspective. I need time. Joe Weah said, I will give you time, papi. Joe Weah, he jumped from Joe Weah, he came to you, Joe Baker. Prince Johnson asked for time. He gave you his son to be vice president. Then he gave you the county. He asked for time. You fool him. You misled him. You use him. You abuse him. You disgrace him. And you deny him time. Because of that frustration, Prince Johnson died. He should have died. Prince Johnson is supposed to be living. Prince Johnson was not looking at somebody that's supposed to die. Because you denied him time, he got frustrated. His own son rejected him, isolated him, abandoned him, left him in the cold. And you let the Nimba people, you wake up now, you go there. You say to Malaya, George, we have to go there. You went to the west, you play politics. When George, we are and that woman, I'm not saying that woman related. I'm not to go around these people that are, but we related. The we are in Blamotown. When Prince Johnson was in power, they used to go to the house there every day. Another person that be friendly around these people doing what I got to do with them. You know? Everybody used to go around there every time. The weirds. Then we are with the MCC now. My cousin, he's there. You carry that politics to Nimba, you play politics. You think the people will go against George Weah? No. You take that politics from Nimba now, you carry it to Grand Judah. You carry it to Grand Judah. And you tell the people you're going to deny George Weah assets. You carry politics to Grand Judah. And thinking that, what kind of wicked woman, what kind of people here? You carry that politics to Grand Judah. You say that the Grand Judah should not appreciate George Weah. The children should dash George Weah. They went on Facebook, how George Weah go sign a book of condolence, and Samuel Doe Jr. gave George Weah cold shoulder. Who told you? You think George Weah stupid? You think George Weah passing around shaking people's hands? You think George Weah looking at you? No. George Weah will not shake your hands. George Weah will give your courtesy. He will not shake your hands because you don't carry good hearts. You don't have good heart for him. You will not shake your hands. George Weah owe you nothing when it comes to shaking hands. He's not false. He's not false. He's not compared. Because your hearts are evil. You're so evil. You're so wicked. And you want George Weah to shake your hand? You can say, Samuel Doe gave George Weah cold shoulder. Y'all wake up again, you go there say, Samuel Doe son, and me say, they get, Mami gave Zopeno cold shoulder. You know, you're so useless. You're so worthless. So you don't know what you want to do. Look, if a man's hand is clean, his heart is good, no matter what you say to him, he will go speak to you. Joey, I don't care about that thing you're talking about. Joey, I go there to pay his courtesy. When your heart is good, no matter what they say about you, you are going to do your good. Joey, your hand is clean. Your hands are clean. Your hands are clean. Everywhere you go, oh man, you playing politics with dead bodies. You playing politics. You can lie to us. You want to digging old wound. Is that to make the people be taking way back? So now they putting Joe. They putting the left side of the video back on Facebook, on YouTube. Go on YouTube. The man informed in which our former president was brutalized. He was killed. He was murdered. Y'all go, y'all let the put that same video back on YouTube. So those who used to love the late though, they look at it. You think they will, you don't know they develop hatred for Nimba people? You start breaking that old wounds, then you Joe Baker talking about you preaching reconciliation. Is that reconciliation you preaching? You don't know you causing more hatred between the Nibarian and the Grangians? Eh? Go there. They post Joe photo again, a video on Facebook, on YouTube. They think that Madam Salif gave order that nobody should post. They put it back because of the kind of desperate politics that you, Joe Baker, is playing. That you are playing. And then you witch hunting people looking for everybody who will indict them, who will intimidate them. You will see when we scare them, when we go to Georgia. All the kind of politics you're playing around, they are not helpful politics. They are not politics that will help you people. They are not politics that will help you people. They are not politics. Yeah, so we prayed. I'm getting information, and I just hope D. Marshall Kemeya is okay. I'm hearing that there is a huge police presence at your home, and we hope that D. Marshall Kemeya, you are okay. Let us know as usual where we usually talk. But I'm hearing that there is a huge police presence at the home of the foreign minister, D. Marshall Kemeya. Huge police presence. Gregory Coleman police. That they are at the home of D. Margaret Kemeya. That is what I'm getting through my source. So I hope the honorable foreign minister, you are doing well. And then we will punch in out of the course to see if indeed the former minister is doing well. We've been told that Gregory Coleman police heavily deployed to the home of the former minister of foreign affairs. So we hope that will not be true. But that is what we're getting from our source right now. That is what we're getting from our source. That is what we are getting from our source. So, Honorable Sakemeya, are you okay? Are you good? You good? Is it true that they are there? Gregory Joseph Baker sent police there to arrest you? Oh, Baker, the man will spoil the country. Yeah. So that's what we've been told. I just thought to inform you, to let you know that is the source. That is the information I'm getting right now. That the huge presence of police are at the home of D. Kemeya, D. Margaret Kemeya house. I don't know where they go. They're going there to arrest him. What kind of country is that? Why the woman making the country so fearful? Oh my God. I just want to hear some money say the police deploy heavy to draw. I just want to hear that one money that the police deploy heavily to draw. That one that the military will carry there. My God. Look, Joe Baker wake up one money. That graduate they deploy the police to draw. Say surprise. Oh, compact. I just want to hear it one day. Yeah, Baker test the waters and see how the water will look like. Because the people say they know the water, they know the creature under the water. So let's just have Baker test the water. Let's see. So you know the creatures that honor that water. It will be a good thing for Joe Baker to test the water and know who are those creatures that honor the water. Yeah, well, if I talk about, you got to know the creatures. Witch hunting. That's what Joseph Baker offer. Witch hunting. He's just passing around. Arresting people for nothing. When people are stealing, then you say he will suspend them. Then you pay them in the darknet. Then you're running after other people because you don't like them. You don't like them, so you will witch hunt them. You will go after them. Very good. So it's been confirmed that police present Liberians. Joseph Baker sent the police already to Kemeya house. I've been told, and I'm seeing people confirming it. You send use about Joseph Baca, your president, send police to Gregory, carry police to Sakemeya house. No, you think the people joking? These guys are looking for trouble. These guys want to destabilize this country. You don't know. You don't know what they are doing here. They're no more concerned about you. You think Baca care about you? Baca don't care about you. You think Baca care about you? Baca don't care because Baca nobody sending money here. The small money they're getting here, they will eat it. Nobody care to get them support because the way they're running the country, the way they are governing. So nobody won't put their money behind Liberia. Nobody. And we told you that they plan to arrest this Akemeya Vanis Elif, and they plan to arrest Mary Bro. So that's why we're getting that the police person is there. Y'all be sitting home. No, the guys are testing you. Y'all be sitting home, say you're on the peace and days and reconciliation. These guys will go after all of the CDC people, all of the former officials. Look, these guys only strength that they gun. Their only strength in this country. Joseph Baca only strength that they gun. Joseph Baca think the only thing that can make the whole country fall under him to worship him, that they gun. That they gun. He feel he got control over the weapons. The old rusty AK they get. That what Joe Baca think he get power over, power sweet. But a quick to capture. And that's why they fail to realize. In the churches, the Islamic community, the Christian community, the civil society, nobody open their mouth. Bishop Reed, my papa, Raya, Bishop Kotu Grant, they will not tell Joe Baca, Papa, leave these people alone. Focus on the bread and butter issue. Stop witch hunting these people, Papa. We suffer for peace in this country. Nobody telling him. Nobody telling him anything. Nobody telling him. And in fact, we've been told that they press people to demarch Kemeya, and the police say the people will not go live. You see how the guy is looking? Nobody telling Joe Baca. Nobody explaining to him. Nobody telling him what you are doing, Papa. It is a wrong thing for our country. These people came from a 14-year civil war. 14-year civil war. What caused some of the problem today that you want to pretend that you love Liberian? It came as a result of the way you are behaving. And nobody telling him. Nobody. The women, you are not talking about it. The prayer mothers, you're not talking about it. The pastors, the four gospels of ministers, you sit down, you fold your hands. All of you say that stupid people in the country. Nobody cares. Joseph Baca is running the country like a military country. Joseph Baca is witch hunting everybody. Joseph Baca is going after people unlawfully. And all of you like it, you just appreciate what Baca doing. Information are still coming. Information are still coming. I'm hearing that Mary Bro and Henry William too have also been arrested. Information are coming. You're sitting down. You're sitting down. And everybody fold their hands. Everybody fold their hands. Joseph Baca is not joking. These guys, look, you see the unspeaker, go find the rector. Just sit down. These guys want to destabilize the country. They want to destabilize this country. They want to plunge this country into instability. All that more where they're making big more over there, nobody can do nothing. They got big buff and big bluff. And nobody coming. The church people, the Muslim Islamic people, the civil society, everybody fold their hands. Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe the government calling them to give account. Joseph Baca people are stealing. Baca can give account before you call people to give account. They can give account. They can give account before they are arresting people to give account. The stealing that is stealing around here, they're giving account. Now open the telephone lines. Let's take some of your calls. Let's take some of your calls. Zero, we'll play some calls in there to do some verification. We try to get to the former foreign minister to establish. Let's take your call. 077-223-9933, 0886-304497, 0777-980-375. Are the numbers to call, or the WhatsApp line +231-886-304497. Let's have the women line. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm out there.
And let's go ahead.
Good morning, boy.
Morning.
The question what went to the government. The other people what they arrest, they can't now finish the work for other people. They can't have the case finish. Hello?
Yeah, they stay on it.
They say on it, they go for the other people. But I'm telling them, let's pack it for all. It's for everybody. The prayer will come for your miracle all day. You making somebody happy every day will come on you. There will be prayer for everybody. You do it what you're supposed to do. We pour you out there, we stand in the rain. For you to do the best. We are not doing nothing. Then you're after people. I want you to be happy that I want you to see the poor also. You're taking people water, give it to drink it. You let them pass it. Baka, Twitter man. Why you put on our head? It's not for CDC one. It's for whole of you. It's for whole of you. The people will come in. They said they were coming from. But I carry the one. Every one of us. They let die. And not everybody will know what I expected for 14 years. Yeah? Mommy though, you see about acid in the castle? Yes, I hear the acid. The preacher said, boy, your pa with acid. Like if you're in the castle, they can't tell you. You see your pa? He said, I'm young, crazy. That your pa, you crazy with a bull that was die. Yeah? Why you coming to quarter for? We begging you. Your bagay say you must see the money you're doing the population. You're stealing your money. You're eating. Your money is bouncing off. Please. We begging you. Thank you for asking.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Mamre from 6th Street. 6th Street. It's a boy we are. And Joseph Boaka, the problem they're looking for, we begging them. We begging them to stop it. You can't push somebody to the wall and you know they will not pass through the wall. CDC being patient, and I mean that they're stupid or they're weak. They haven't feeling for Liberian people. When it comes, when the border come in, they will not say they want a sedition. They want a unity party and we jump over there. Greg Como, I know maybe he's not a Liberian, that's why he's behaving like this. Let the government leave CDC alone with begging them for Christ's sake. Let them do their bread and butter thing. We begging them. We begging them. Some of us, that time we have photo walk, we have photo run. But we having our children. We spend our money there, our children in colleges. We begging them. If they get nothing to give Liberian people, let them eat all the money they eating. Okay. Let them steal all and leave the Liberian people alone. Thank you, Va.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Let's go to the mail line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Bob.
Yeah, go ahead.
What happened?
What we are saying, you see how human beings wicked? Our laws maker within our Magidi. All of them are aware of my favorite voting point. Saudi Arabia sent something for us. For we, the citizens, the data of the 14. First system and house call point. Call first. You second. Says Mimi of America there were able to come to my ill. So today, all of this ring are able to lie down in the same round. What we are saying, the thing is too branding. What we are saying, the weekend that the people carry on, God will expose them. The devil, the dancing with God will make that devil to go against them. What we are saying is, I heard the thing this morning. Up to present, I've sat down, my tears wasted. Loud rest, enter cutting tree. We saw them. We pick up a lot of pick up food from your face. But I thank God I can eat on time. I thank God. People who don't know me, they hear my cry. They came to my cry. Today, I lie now in my favor. I'm proud of God. Okay. Let God bless you and save me. Let God continue to increase you. Let God continue to locate you to a better location. Everywhere your feet touches, let God bless our land. Everything your hand touches, let God bless it. Let God be all in Jesus' name.
Thank you so kindly. So I see on their own page here, Kenya Brown William arrested over Saudi rice scandal. Okay. All right. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Asia, what we are seeing. Yeah, let me ask you about political data environment. I called you this morning from the Congress City in Kukwata. You know about what as I said, the government has lost direction. The government has lost the political will to to alleviate the people from poverty that they claim that they were in poverty. The government has nothing to show, no agenda. So the only thing is that threat to diversionary tactics and politics to control the mouth of the people and pretend that it's for the corruption. You want to come question George Weah, you want to come question official of President Weah with G. When in your face you get today, you get some federal credit who went to NASCO account and criminally took money from that today, he wanted and dining with you. You got moral rectitude to question President Weah officials when today you have Corina Crowd who took people and put their own Ministry of State payroll, and today you cannot get account of those people, they are ghosts, they cannot be showing. You want to question George Weah when today you have Mamaka Berete who went crossing in the street and want to rob the people on a yellow machine, and then you, President Brata, you said the machine was given to you by one of your friends today. Why is it that if you parade up a machine here, you say we're in the barrel? What cool? What your mouth was doing in China negotiating for machine, for yellow machine? You have to leave the propaganda. You not catch George Weah. George Weah and the CDC are blessed, are protected by the masses of our people. If you were not focused on the economy, if you were not focused on alleviating the level of the Liberian people, and then you focus on the CDC, rest assured the massive mobilization will protect our institution, because the CDC is the only institution that we have. If you think you can use rhetoric to come and interfere the people, will confront you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Good morning. Yeah, this is the voice of Sabu Rasta. I'm phoning in from Point 4 to be exact with my geographical location in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwean boy. No, you know, so let me appreciate you for your brilliant talking point this morning. But one thing has caught my attention when you said that when President we are having to come to power 2029, those who benefited from Weah and today reject Weah and neglect Weah, saying all kinds of things about Weah. And you said that when we are go to them, you will point tire. You know, to that time you're talking about that time when you're talking about slow, so yes, no, see you. Let me tell you to be frank for the record. Today, let me tell you, if Jota Bagana came in the country that Jovia came in, if Jovia having to come to power to now, and Jovia look and see things that Jota Bagana did, that you need to go after people and say, oh yeah, for God's sake, or because of the sake of Labrador, brother, so in the Labrador Constitution, Article 58 of the Constitution says, every year in January, on the fourth working Monday, the president will go to the House of Legislature and present the annual address before the House of Plenary in a joint session, and who shall be the presiding. They say the legitimate speaker of the House of Representatives. And in the case, who was the speaker? That was Richard Cohn. You saw one with the Liberian people. You see why the people pour in? That democracy there, so let your Weah come back and can't tell us, oh, for the sake of peace, you know, so Jovia not came in. Joseph Bagana came in, that Jovia came in. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. So I've been told that Mayor Brawl is at the criminal court. She on bench, and the asset recovery team have, you know, charged them theft of property, economic sabotage. I think they said they should have 15 that are on the list to be arrested. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
The United Party people, they think they can break CDC down. They will also break further. And let me tell you, they're wasting our time. Anybody feel that you want to take more CDC, except that we are more CDC, they will say no more CDC. If we are more CDC, then no more CDC go. We will not want to, because it can't happen here. They won't follow. The development are easy, and they pay just for that work. I won't look at following it. Who following because they say CDC no. That one leader who get and will satisfy with that won't follow CDC. Let people get another case. They're not even doing another case. They're looking for another case. So they bring that every year to win that case. Then they follow another case. The people confused. They're confused. They don't even know what they want to win the country.
Okay.
They're very important. They're not bringing. They're not giving you, but they're confused. They just jumping so. That's the problem. Then when you not made up your mind on something, and when you not set for something, just show you that what can happen. Let the party. But I don't expect to be person. Just some people want to become person. I want to offer him today. With all that poor mind, he just poor mind. He hit your so much. I'm what he wants to go to pull out your want to him. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Boashe. Morning.
Go ahead.
Boashe, I don't know what happened to the papier. We don't know what happened to the papier. What the papier want to do in the country. We are from war. I can say that China came from war. They keeping the selection there. One member for United Party. Then Martin Kenya, why do in a particular government before Bakai were pleading to you now they want to run. And what a woman, the woman needs to tell about the girl on the street. I mean, in Tosho and talking Tosho, you will not show our problem. Woman can't or shot.
So let's take this caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, boss here. Yeah, this is Patrick calling from Glory Iron Gate.
Okay.
Yeah, brother, thank you for our discussion this morning. You know, sometimes we can be quiet and the people can push us to call on the radio. You know, the government confusing their supporters. They are ashamed their supporters because you keep to do piece of job for the people of Liberia. I don't know why government refuse to work and bread and butter issue is on the table, brother, for something. But for government to just be, for the government will just be running behind five governor officials. So they want to tell us now the rest that the Pope brought over 1 year, and the same cells, no more. That the rest that they want, their Pope, their rescue mission should deliver all. You leave those judge for your government. You know, they put it. I get confused because you get behind one set of group. And let me tell them something. Politicians can say anybody, any United Party man who listen to me feel like James CDC people that would lead to win election 2023. It's a blended lie. But in Senegal, now the PKK for EJ, he went straight to the executive marshal. They bring my daughter, then left for jail. When they torture them, they do all the things. Because you are making the people favor. You see, Kofa now sent a political leader because of United Party government, irresponsible behavior. And when you see today Kofa, who knew Kofa much, even when he was speaker, but because of the case of Kofa, the whole country know about Kofa now as a political leader. Even President we are living, Kofa may step in because they are making hero among us. Just leave them. People will not live in power after 2029 election. They will not live in power because they lie to the people. Even those that are in the community, they now want to show faith. Because I want to all going to bear now with hunger. Their children going to bear with hunger. You go in the country, the people they lie to the people, they now want to go back there. Because everything they told the people, it was just lie. And then the year they wasting time, they will go to 2 years, they cannot show anything. So brother, we face our battle. For the time I reach it, let them be doing it, they're making us unpopular. Any United Party may see, even if they go to President it will not make to not be president 2029. So let them leave that one. We're here, we're waiting. And the army side is depending on the army going to bear with hunger. I'm telling you, we get people, we get friends, we get permanent members. In the army, they're going to bear with hunger. The facility they were enjoying under they're not getting it. The police, policemen rolling cars. If it's not a security, the guys running around, they get people security home helmet running around to show that they get power. Brother, when slave move on his skin, you know the color. But I cannot reach it. The skinner come on here.
Okay. Thank you, Pastor. Well, thank you so kindly. We'll take one more there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I think it's about I said this actually New York calling for District 17. You see, it is a big shame. I do not even know how to describe this particular government behavior. I do not know whether they are in a restful frame of mind, the way they are behaving, the way they are proceeding. Where are we heading to as a country? This was given to President we are as a gift from the Arab war, and it was given to the disaster management team. It was distributed. So what are they doing? Those people, they are trying to get to President Weah. All what they are doing at President Weah, they want to get rid of, but they will not get rid of President Weah. Because when they try it, that will be the end to Liberia. Thank you.
But will not end. Will not end it. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah.
This is this topic calling from Belleville.
Okay.
You see, it's Doria says, oh God. The UPS are still there watching. They put a Bible to the Muslim men say scar will count down. The scar comes down 1%. Even the Muslim are underneath the scar will count down on them. So it's a thing that now one record of John we are there. That's why you see the United Party are trying by all means to destroy that peace in Barcelona. So they try to say we were pushing until he will bounce back. Because they got nothing to offer us in this country. They so confuse the freshman students. They confuse the freshman students. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to start from. They don't know, ain't got no hair, ain't got center, ain't got thing. You with another problem, you join the other one. You join the other one, you join the other. Just jumping all over the place, get a program looking for Bob to eat. What kind of problem is so? To the market, they want it all over the place. And to the when they see the believe that, oh my God, come for war. People want to do. The people are scared to go to war. They don't want to be what to do. Anything want to do. But let me tell you, people, you got it wrong. That thinking, you got it wrong. That poor person, you not one play over and over. Africa gets sour. Africa gets sour. You cannot play one play over and over. Africa never play with get sour. The people are sitting there, even though journalists are on that side, from the other side, they're sitting down, they're watching, they just see that everybody will say, oh, you're wasting your time. And you people who come on now and tell Baka what he's doing is not correct. You're talking to Baka, what he's doing is not correct. You're just saying the things that, oh, you're putting power outside. Who will say, you know how many people are going in doing daughter and they die in the country? You know how many men die? You know how many police die? You know how many immigration die in this country? So you think that a few persons I see your got around here, you're thinking should I want to go on? All the put out this mail, all put out for the war. Jeremiah when you become president, all the edge they want to stay alive. If you put it all over, God must forgive or God must protect this country from Jeremiah. And all I see Jeremiah could do all the time people. I say all I see is talking to Jeremiah accepting it because Jeremiah accepting it because he want power. But Jeremiah give power. I say everything Jeremiah print just today. He will pay him back and get to reality. All I see print, all I see they put it in all I saw people fresh in it. Jeremiah could not pray because he want power. He got a plan. From now to 2027, program back and location. He will find a way. For Costa, who for Costa, because Costa by a comedian now. He just because people do not believe. Jeremiah is not church Costa. But there's some secret you know about him. We put it outside. So we are trying to pay. So when you go to plaka, he tell us toy now. So for Costa, just looking for deliver. Who gets that for him? But Jeremiah, who everything is a big president in the country, you wasted that. Because you pay by around you. Even Jeremiah, even power, they can't put you there. They can't put you there. Because the number on the knuckle restaurant when they put them on on the phone show, he said, hey, my man, you're going to happen now. If I follow up your job to puppy, and when I get out with your market, I remember a message, who Jeremiah was going to be watching, and my man did out in there. So you just deceiving yourself. Let me tell you, you just deceiving yourself. You can't be president here. When the stanker, you will see for yourself. What we are saying, we need to pray for our people. And they continue to do, they will not succeed. In the name of Allah, they will not succeed. They will be a failure. And then after the people, all right, they still looking for evidence to go, justify against the people. You still looking for people here. You still looking for people. But God will disgrace them. God will expose the people. What are the time? Let them continue. The day will come. The South African told the people, say, our day will come. Our day will come. And our day will come. Thank you, boy. We are here.
Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
This is like that class calling for the delivery of common sense in children. Israel, we know what we're heading to. But one thing we can tell them for sure, our president, President Where should remain untouchable. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. They should leave him alone because they just beating around the bush. I just said it for you Safuko is at Kimian Prince right now. I share with you on your page.
Yeah.
One of those of them, which is also present. People there with placard. But it's already from we carry us. We can food, we can sleeping place. If they bring that damage people wounds. Nobody tell the people mattresses. Then you just say embarrassing people and then you have gone to Grange here to put your money in Grange here people see. So the question is who power Buna and make it put in shaft carry to Grange there now. Now, who part boon and scanning to the carry over there before Prince of all the church share on your page as well. Prince of the may want to make that. So they are going to tell all of them from the putting casket to the cabinet grand jury. Why they want to embarrass themselves? They should have got nothing to offer us. They got nothing to offer. Shame killing them. But I can tell them for free, personally, we are with me untouchable. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Class prefer take this person on the mail line. Good morning.
Yeah, but we are here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we're begging to step back. Because some of yeah, doing job we are done, we to fair all day, and so go with fair. We got all day for but say you think over nothing, you can't have. So on now we can go, we take country out people farm, holding our stairs, we in our grass in our castle. So we're begging. Some of our parents get nothing, we also we get nothing. Our lay more within our in. They pray we go to our country, you may not be war in the country here. The way he keep the power, like about we let him just govern on the time finish him move. Come on, doing our little country, they better to even get free. Ha! On those are the reinforcing. I got with this one, the recolor are going to the lesson to go to my little country. So we're begging the government.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Justin Kawole Akwe. You see, trying to bring or travel conflict in a country. But we are calling on the Southeast, we the Lothians, to not sing the way that Papa is singing towards we the Liberians, we the Lothians. Because he's trying to make the Nigerians to go against the Lothians because he thinks he got too much things. Why will you be bringing up President Joe and then look at the way he's doing things? But we got a support package for him July 17th. We'll come out in our number. We'll make him the honor center with all of his weapons. We have the power. And we have the power he has today. We are the one who empower him. So let him stop what he's doing. And Gregor Como, we got a package for them. Without talking much, but you have something with him. Thank you for the show, Bobby.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Good morning, boy.
Yeah.
How you doing, my brother?
Okay.
I owe my master see the general on the land.
All right.
Thank you for the show. You are saying, I want to tell Labrador you shouldn't put all the loafing inside. But I think what he's doing, then I talk to him and he's very common. Loafing are not ungrateful people. A bunch of people are there, they are a group of people are there, but not all loafing. So I call it on them this morning. And to the separate government go to do shopping. What can we tell us? He came back with bitterness as politicians, suppressing one men. Israel, but we are saying. And what group is saying he came back to the country and brought war? What made Eddie to come to the country to bring war? Because she said she was marching her life. That what she went and brought war on Syria too. So if you think a marching her life, one group of people and you see a in your favor and you are clapping for it, when they rain fall, for everybody, not for your one person, everybody will feed the rain. When the two animals fall, the grass can feed it. We are the grass. So if you don't want to go on and you want to go after one group of people and you see that you are doing the right thing, here you come and you tell people that they will go after we are 2028, then they will be joking. That day everybody will die in the country. That will be the end that Boga said will be the end, that the day will be the end of that abuse. Okay, the government where we are hungry, we suffering out here. People crying every day, they're not listening because they can't listen. They laugh too much in leadership. What they told us, they're not doing it. So they want to escape that one and want to pray about we are not doing that, we are not doing that. Leave we are aspect. The way you move, we are from there. So like if we have to do the rest in there for 49. It's actually people all over the place. Coming from here and there, we go to the other way, get what they got another place. So we call it on there to stop what they're doing. We're not here for that. Come on out and they put for you, pray to the land. But if you're not going where the poor are crying, pray to the land will tell. So go out, they will go against you. Don't be telling people say after 20 they will go after we are and carrying to what I mean to jail and do SYC. That is wrong. So I want to tell any business in ahead of them. If you don't go after, we will go after everybody in this country. Thank you. Although they got their gun, everything they get the power. Who want to get the power? So they will get the power in their hand. They want to intimidate people. Will say no, enough is enough. You 17 will be awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Moses. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello, what's here?
Good morning.
Good morning. God bless you. Please call me on this number after your show. It's very important. I'll let you know something. Please, I'm begging you. Please.
Come on, let me see if I can get a number here. Okay. That's all I'm smart. I will not call a number, we just get it off. The other person will. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, see, Papi calling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tested the water 2 weeks ago. So, the only mean that 2029 is too long for me. Illegal man one. The people who to people, they will join there. Hey, Gerard, do good. I mean, sitting down here calling, talking to you. So, right now, people make me now homeless. I running around. Me and my children, I got you can use sugar before we sleep. That what I made do all these things here. So let we just check out one time. We finish about to do talking before it die.
No, we're not checking out.
Why you were telling people say it dog the place. Only thing is not there. What can me asking? Who has called a pull rope on it or using it as locket on his neck some time ago? Was it they say buried where? Or they burned it to water where? That the general he did acting on. But simply me, it turn a case different way. It turn a case different way, say they burn to and throw in the water. Some people come to me, the people know. When you see other door, I'm asking when the mail talk to you, will tell you it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Take one more. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Yeah.
My name is Lester Will and I'm calling from Phoenix this morning.
Okay.
Thank you for everything, man. I mean, to tell you the truth, I don't know. Everybody saying, trying to, and everybody saying when they tell Georgia. So the other people who they touching from the party, are they not part of the party and they will wait for another tell Georgia before we do something? So, I mean, the thing started ever since. They come and came, they did violated every day they come and catch food. Well, that whole story that last night, the man explaining, and just for days to break, they start arresting the people. And everybody was saying, waiting for when they reach the Georgia one. The other people, they are part of the party. The Georgia have been telling alone before everybody would say, then what happening to the other people? The other people they're not getting justice. It's not fun, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Let me take some.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I come in on back.
I'm okay.
The people are confused. Man in YPSC. The people confused. That's why we are the one carrying out nothing to the line. Because I was saying, I would say my own account too. Because you will not even say you'll be fighting our love. Then you say we'll send on there. They want run their comment.
But what happened to the other people too? Now they put out video job we are here now. The other people then who they arresting now.
The other people who look at what people there. When they moving, I was we moving behind there. Yeah, I tell them what we look at. Then they can always come out too. Yes.
Okay.
But a bar is when a bar, they think I'm going on your own stand. You're saying that something going on a bar will look at but not easy. The one run a corner, the one run a corner or Jawia or the CDC, they wake up. I thank you for you that you can make us to understand everything. They come and bless you, come and get you long.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Let's take this person on the line. Good morning. Oh, I'll come to the women line. Good morning. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Rose Tutu. I'm from Front Street. Yeah, the rest that is in question that the government say they are running behind as well Kimi and the Mary brother and so forth. I also took out a seriously if someone has rest So let them come and arrest me. And to all the citizens there that when George we are in Papa, that they were sharing rest on us, they should come and arrest every one of us because I ate some of the rest too. I was in my district and rest came from the government. And they gave my share. They gave other people share. So let them come and arrest every one of us. Yes. Thank you for the show.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Israel, but we are here. I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from a Popo corner, down Coastal Hill, Winton community. Israel, thank you very much for this topic this morning. Israel, some of us are students of history. We did history in school, and whenever we see history repeating itself, it is our business to come and remind the general public. Israel, what's happening now is just synonymous to what happened in the 80s that led us to where we were 14 years ago. I can remember in the 80s when people like Francis from Jamaica, when other people like how do you call him, Joe, who was the defense ministers, when they were all hunted around here, we know what it led to. Today, we are seeing such a thing happening. We see people who profess yesterday to be architects of government. People who promise us that when it comes, job will wait, NGO will come. We see them going after a certain group of people. We believe that these guys, they are on a wrongful trajectory and our country is going down the drain. I'm calling the Liberians this morning, seditions. I'm writing every member of seditions, every member of the opposition. Wake up. Do not sit. As the common saying goes, that time trap is that for right alone. It was yesterday, it was Speaker of J. Funati Kofa, Abu Bana Kabara, this is Sibo, Jacob Debbie. Today is D. Masters Akimia and Miro Bro and Williams, who know what will be the next. Let every opposition rise up. This is a reminiscence of a racist dictator. See, Joe Barker has turned himself into dictator and want to ruin the high MPs of Liberia. Liberians, wake up. We must stand up to this heartless and cruel decision made by this government. Look at this thing that they are doing. Joe died 35 years ago. Nobody knows where Joe was buried. According to the chief murderer of President Doe, he said Doe was buried on ice and later burned and his body dumped into the river. Then you are carrying an empty casket to the people of Grand Jide. In our local tradition, whenever you take a empty casket to any local, it means we are wishing the people of death. Are you going to Grand Jide to wish a Grand Jidean death? Is this what you carry in Grand Jide? Are you wishing the sufficient of death? Is this what you are carrying? I told you, my Buakai, they told us that you were a master of government. You told us that you were the chief architect of government. But though what you are doing, you are just proving the high level of gross incompetency in government. Every decision that you are making is not myopic and do not resemble any iota of somebody who have had 42 years experience in government. My advice to Liberians, wake up. Let's wake up and fight to this heartless and cruel decision. Presently, as we speak in Kenya, the People's Power is speaking in Kenya, and same must be done here July 17. Every Liberian rise up. Other than that, who knows? Every one of us, even those of us who are advocating our life is in danger. Anyone will be picked up and their life will be gone tomorrow. Let's wake up to this rascal dictator and say no to it. Thank you very much, Israel. May God bless Liberia. God bless the good people of Secretary in Niba County. Thank you, Israel. Long live. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Good morning. Okay. Good morning.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Cousin, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah, Mr. David from Boston. Liberia, we have to rise in the interest of the country, not in the interest of individual. Liberia, understand that this country, we are supposed to say 1847, nothing better in this country, nothing, say 1847, Liberia, say that. So, that travel law or like individual benefit, it will be benefit more than the country. That they went in jail in South Africa. So they will not just pass somebody and put them in jail. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Hear you.
No, go through the investigation. If you are found getting going in the community, people, if you go see someone property, they know that you are wrong. They came to police station, you are getting the point behind the bar. And I mean, nothing, not to say, there's no mistake. I pray we shouldn't do in the country to go against one or chopping one up, supporting people on level, fine, then we're gone. Brother, where their family standing? That one is change the rule and regulation. But if you go through the legal process, you are found guilty. You go through you go in jail. They're not to say they must slaughter you right away. They're the past 80. Like when the country will be better to the court process. I did let's look at the court rule. We shouldn't kill one, we should run after one by killing.
But somebody said the killing. Somebody said the killing.
Hello?
Yeah, I said someone said the killing. They will kill people.
No, he listen to our call up on Coach Spoon and right there.
My man, when you call a wagon, maybe if I can won't put you in the land. When a lot of people to express, you can't, you express. Nobody will harm you too. And so lead the people. When you can't, you can say your own and let you say. So let the people say their own. Everybody get that they agree, my brother. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you for your topic on that discussion, man. If I care the 1 million reaction follower of Abraham Gosling. But Israel, let me tell you today, the government had just a second of the country in the mud. I want to tell our leader today, we will not be sitting now. The people check everybody, arrest everybody in the country before we say that. We say, oh, now I'll go for job, we have fun. No. This is time now for us to gather and stand up for the people. What is it? When they say the people have a parable, they say, leader by trust. When you get leader by trust, everything will be in place. But when you get leader by chance, nothing will be in place. This is a leader that we get. That leader by chance we get in this country. So you will see today, everything will be held and scattered. So this is the time now for us to gather and stand. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Good morning, Bob. Good morning.
I'm okay.
Thank you people who are advocating for this country. Well, this government, wrong. Every day, my name is Abraham. My former for the sorry. Yeah. Every day, the problem here, there. Why is delegating Amimoda and putting Pian Badway or COVID? That he took the money and bought the car available. Why did I ever see? It was all posted now and talk about somebody following rule of law. Why rule of law? When some people a person deny everything. So you saw how judgment when the board denying the rule of law. That rule of law you follow. Why you say it should be the right thing? If the rule of law they follow by this government, but they are just studying the very rule of law. So that they will go ahead. So if you can't say anything, you want to advocate for the country, you must think before you advocate for the country. So we shouldn't be waiting for a job we are alone. Everybody is touched for the teleposition people that is testing the water. For the teleposition people is talking for a job. And then we start down and we allow to show that they are the parents side coming from. And now we're waiting for job to test why? But it's a bit too late. So it's now that we should rise. But what do you want to do? Well, again, you know. Thank you very much. Well, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. So can they talk about it on Kings 88.5? Let's take off some of your calls and hear you. Like I said, I will talk to Princess Mo shortly surrounding her plans to visit Liberia to conduct some workshop for our nurses and doctors. Yeah, we'll soon talk to her. Let me talk to her. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
My name is Daniel Shaggy, and I called you this morning for Doko Valley. Yeah, what I have to say at this point to our people, let it go in the country. They promise the Labrepo all that 1 million experience. and they're going to do better. And let them lead the woman. If you see them go on the program, standing right here, standing there, who don't teach you, you get men. They are meant to be outside there, observing a movement, apart from the one you get carrying. Georgia is the one that keeping the peace in the country that will get up in the morning that will see one another face, we pass around. So that because so get a horse, your cattle, black behind your horse, or no scratch. People children dying with zombie. Push, shut up, bang. Your prominent thing nothing to do the one behind them. If there's any attack on the old man left, like we are, you put within yourself. We started in way back. We knew that 2028, 2027, you will come with joy. But as you're preparing, we're preparing more than you people. Because men will be processed. What is the research at any point of time? Thank you for putting the time this morning.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Go ahead.
I'm taking part in the school. Yeah, just to the issue this morning. How you put doing the body is very bad. It's very, very bad. The whole in send the king to power. I see this in the kind of power. You know what government you are going up, they're not thinking about it. Or the kind of power for citizen village. A battle can't govern and forget about citizen. They will going up, they're not taking only the kind of power for citizen village. Arresting the people for no reason. It is bad. When you push a man to the wall, when nobody for a man to buy you will come back to you. It's bad. Israel, we're looking at it. Council of church is looking at it. Because the side is there. It's wrong. They continue now for one person. So that back you you know it was wrong. When something spark in the country, it will not be easy. That's why you see Israel, when people call and say, I can come and in for security reasons, don't get there. As that the reason. Because for me, I said in tomorrow, but I can tell you why I said it. Because soon when I be picked up by NSA. So when people call, say, oh, for security reasons, come and in, you accept the call. Because the country will live in that easy. When you talk about we are the car after you, talk about the opposite the car after you, where will be living? But Israel, I don't bring anybody. I bring Prince Johnson, I'm a honey, they can't call back, and what a school. They don't want to bring the government to us.
Okay.
See what we're heading to this? But God is there.
Okay.
Nothing they can do that we are the day they will tell we are to kill everybody.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, boss here.
Morning.
I'm calling from Tuporo. Boss here, I'm calling the embassy. They are not talking anything. They're looking at the bureaucracy that are going on because the classes are going on here. Let they advise Joseph Waka and the people there. Because when they really going to the embassy, we march there because they can always run and go to the embassy. Now they're ratty, AK, what they get over there, they said are gone. When we really will take and they won't go and will run behind them. Let us stop the notion that they're doing in the bureau here. We tire with it. We tire with about looking at them. But when they didn't stop, they stop at the next month, and it didn't stop. It will be a danger in the bureau here. Because we tire with that nonsense that we arrest the police or whoever we arrest them. So let them stop that shit. And when they go to job, we are that the wrong place they will reach there. We tire with that nonsense. My people are getting together. I'm calling them back. With that shit.
No.
We tire with it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel. How are you doing?
Yeah, kind.
Yeah, this is Ed Moka. Israel, what is going on now in the country? For me, I see 2029 possible. It's not only that 2029 we can win the election, but I foresee something terrible happening and everything go back in the flame. Because if at all you try to do something small, at least you'll be talking about election. But what do you have before you talk about election? The economy is seriously bad and dangerous. The economy is bad, Israel. When you leave your home these days and go out, It is embarrassing. It's just good that you just stay home. Because when you go out, you go among people that you and them could compare notes. They be crying on you, they be complaining. The later you carry your package when you return it, even when you go to go after, you'll not be able to rather because you will feel sorry for other people. You know, it's quite dangerous to see a government that you will not even get a statement from them. Oh, we'll see how best we can do to reduce the U.S. rate. We'll see what we can do to reduce the rate spread. We'll see what we can do to address security. See what happened to the Rossi Highway. Somebody has come to dedicate their home to be in their country to help. Sorry for the rapid in market and bring them alive. What's going to happen here for all them when they come to 2029? What will happen here? They every day that come, they running beyond people. You have some here to it. That case, we don't know the here and the tail today because you can't bring evidence. You go to Capitol Building, taking for nothing and order. As we speak, you are carrying them to court. You still running around looking for evidence to be able to prove your case. Here now we're hearing about race that were brought and distributed among people here. You are now going after people to go arrest them to carry them. All of these people that you are touching, they can't follow us. So this thing about, oh, we just waiting, oh, no for the where, and you dare blocker. You dare his supporter. They were always talking in the corner. They can't reach down there. They can't. No! We should not make them famous.
You said they can't reach where?
They can't reach around where? No! We should not make them famous. They know they can't reach there.
When they go ready, they will ready, they will call you. When they're ready, they will call you.
Yeah. So what we need to do now, they are chasing people that are close to President. Kemaya is our citizen. But Kemaya is a collaborative political party and directly working in the president's office. They have gone for him. What are we doing about it? Are we waiting so they can pop by him, pop by all the other people, they get the we are before we say those are when you go for an attack, people are protecting the mean man. When they pop by the mean man, when they pop by all of the people that before they can get to the mean man, so you're waiting for them to pop by all of the people and reach the mean man before you get up. No, all the people will get tired. Now, oh, it's just because of the one person we are based there, people are doing all of these things to us. So there's a time for us to do something. Right? To say that, to tell you the truth, I'm quite disappointed for Liberia, the Liberian. What you brought into, this is what we are in. It's a serious issue. So for me, for now, I don't want to talk about anything called 2029. No. We don't even know whether we will reach there, or we don't know whether the interim government will take us there, because everything is possible. Nobody might be talking about no war. War is already here. Oh, you want to see Unimo on the other side, J on the other side, and they shooting one another? Why can't have the gun against you? War is here. Economic war is here. Political war is here. There's no freedom. This is serious war that is being fought now here in Liberia. So if you think that you don't want war already here. So you need to do something about it. We are into it. We are in war, and we need to fight it. We need to stand to fight. War, yeah. There's a serious situation going on in the country. People cannot farm new. People cannot farm new. People cannot find their need. So,
yeah, thank you so. Yeah, thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning. Well, we are here. There is a saying that a dry door sweet. But when the dry door will die, we will dry before we eat. And people continue to talk about 2029. If 2029 comes, then they will move the people. If 2029 comes, we'll move the people. But definitely, if we wait for 2029, half of the population, a quarter of the population will go. If we don't take a stand as citizens of this country, if we don't take a stand as citizens of this country, if the July 17 protest will not be fully implemented, these people will continue to arrest people arbitrarily. And so we have to take a stand, and the chairman for stand have to take a serious precautionary measure so that we'll be able to go ahead and not wait for the 2029. But if we wait for 2029, half of the population will go. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Let's take this pressing. Good morning.
Good morning, Asia. This is Mike Brown calling from the Change the Front. I just want to speak on a few things this morning. I'm here to talk too much. Because right now, where we find ourselves, war is already in this country. Because sitting under pressure, they are arresting the leader then that closest to President we are. And other people saying we should wait for 2029. Why about the other people that they are arresting? For all the way for 2029, some people right now, they didn't see 1990 war. But we saw 1990 war, we know how it takes. Other people say they were leader. When the war came, people were pointing at the children, their family, how they going killed in this country. What I need to take time and have family here, and even the police director have family here, even the rest of the people have family here. Some of them they didn't see 1990.
Oh, are you there? Oh, he slipped up the line. He slipped up the line. Let me take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Bob.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You know, my attention has been drawn to the information this morning concerning Tima Kamaya and the rest of the people, including Mary Brock. With all the video and evidence that has been shown, these people are still insensitive. But you know what I want us to do? I know President Weah is listening. Let President Weah give an order to this. Your right to protect the listeners. Then you will see everything will get into frame. I think the government wants it to be with. That's the only thing that will cool this thing. Then you get it's too much now. What is too much? Too much. Get into flame. Go. Let it get into flame and let's see what will happen. How many 2,000 police can do to 100,000 Liberians? What it can do us? Nothing. It is very bad. The country is on the bad footing. They have carried, the public have carried Liberia on the international map for negative picture, ugly behavior. Now you have the capability of leading this country. So I think that's the only thing we are waiting for President. We have to give an order. You're fight for your leader. You're fight for me. All leaders should rise up. You will see the difference. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Let me just take a few more calls. Then we hold your calls and I'll talk to Prophet Princess. Then I'll talk to her shortly. Some special information we want to share. This is not it. Okay, let me squeeze this person. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
My name is Emmanuel George Dennis.
Okay.
What we say thank you for the brilliant analysis this morning. Yeah, God bless you and God bless your entire generation.
Amen.
Because God planned for somebody to give us the knowledge and understanding. What we are the judge is just a judge. Money is just a money. We are is just a we are. Babuba is just a babuba. Nobody can tell we are in Liberia. Police doctor can fire every day. If we want to bring it down, bring it down. But we don't. Now we are not seeking for war. But somebody can make for war to come. So that is forget about we are. If they don't try, if they try it will be disaster. Will take place. We ask the American government, the United Nations, to see Liberia problem. If they don't fulfill, Liberia will go back to the same old disaster will pass you. We pray to not go there, but Border will not go there. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Yeah, let me see the best. Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning, this is my people the channel. I want to talk to my president this morning.
Yeah.
Just smart we are. Tape we are. You we are. Mane we are now Monyetana. Na Baragro. Na Nyepo Bariagro. Mota Moso Inuakwa. Imi Yeba. We are Debre. Mane we are Debre. Na te Joseph Waka Oji President Krabo. Mane we are not Batemu Debre. We are not Nyepobo. Nyepo Mwe Inamde Imi Igra Bie Jepo. Ne say Patiba. Never be a rumejo as a manager, manate a sofa, manate a Giano, at a man we are. Programa do we are. Not Batemu Debre, Mama, what a more Remonyeta, Debre, Sidisha, Abba Debre, Joseph was out on Neposo, Irele, by Kokwanu, Anabatiamo, Abba Debre, for we are getting.
Thank you so kindly. So let me hold your cause there. Like I said, hold your cause. Like I said, I was going to bring. I remember a week ago I played host to a prophetess. There is Princess. He's a very nice guy in the US, and we're discussing over here. And I said there was this plan that she had in the prep line for coming to conduct some workshop for nurses back home, trying to mobilize other nurses in the US and across the world to join her and coming in. So she was sleeping at Jakarta. There are two different ways sleeping. The way we're sleeping like bread, different from America. Like bro, when we sleeping, so you wake up. Who there? America who the way to wake up. Oh yes, I've just been. Labra who don't do as the boss say, yeah, who don't do. So I'm not like money. Tell myself, just get to discover there's a two different ways. Record we soft. You love it? Good morning and welcome to talk about it.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah. I got on a busy time.
Yeah. Okay. So I remember we talked a week ago concerning the health sector, and this issue about conducting workshops for our nurses is one of the areas you are concerned about. Their behavioral relationship between the nurses, doctors, and patients. Some of the happenings. How far are we? What your plans are like? What are you doing behind the scene in preparation?
Okay, so in preparation, I'm asking some nurses. I'm thinking about December.
Okay. This year?
Yes. Okay. By the grace of God, this year, December into January. And what I'm looking forward to is having nurses and patients, because I would like to also, it's not only about the nurses, it's about the citizens of Liberia knowing their rights and knowing how the protocol of going to the hospital, not just telling them that you don't feel okay and allowing them to treat you according to what the thing it is, but to also know why you are being treated. Because most of the cases, our patients are treated for something that they don't have. Most cases, it's either malaria or typhoid fever. And sometimes some patients have diabetes and they end up getting drips, other things. So part of the workshop is to educate our citizens. When you go to the hospital and they're about to give you a medication, to ask them if they check your blood, you have to ask questions, because a lot of people end up dying because proper evaluation was not done and proper diagnosis was not given to them. And for the nurses, like the way we give out injections, the proper documentation, proper dosage, because sometimes our patients are overdosed and we are not held accountable. So I would just like to talk. The workshop is to actually educate our nurses more, to inform them of ways that we could do things. And then also for our patients, I'm also trying to see if I could work with some doctors, because the last time that I was in Liberia in January, I went to Bentall. I did some assessments, but the problem there was I didn't have a doctor to prescribe.
Oh, okay. Princess, I'm coming. One of the guys.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, one of the guys following said, "Yeah, you didn't make."
I'm so sorry, David. Let me introduce myself. I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. My name is Prophetess, and my name is also nurse. I put /nurse. I've been a nurse for almost 10 years in the United States, and God anointed me as a prophetess in 2021. So when I came the last time, I put nurse, but this morning God said I should introduce myself as prophetess and nurse, because I've been here before as a prophetess. So God does not want me to take that away from who I am. So I'm a nurse based in the United States, but I usually come back home to help. COVID season, I was in Liberia with CDC. I was part of the COVID team, bringing awareness to our Liberian people about COVID. And this year, January, I went to Bentall. I gave out some medications, some clothing, food to our people there. But one of the problems that I noticed was after I checked some of the residents there was no doctor to prescribe. I'm a nurse. We don't diagnose. We do not prescribe medications. So a lot of those people that I saw had high blood pressure, and I wanted to get an order from a doctor. We tried to see if I could have a doctor to prescribe it. I could help pay for some of the medications, because most of them blood pressure was very high. But there was no way out. So this time around, I'm looking in finding doctors, maybe one or two, that would just work with us during the workshop, because there are more things I like to do. The last time I came, I gave out some pain medications for those that were working on the farm. Like a lot of people, our older folks and our younger folks were going through a lot of pain. So I distributed some meds. I don't know if I'll do that this time. I might. I don't know. But I would like us to, if some doctors could get involved, because this is about Liberia. That's that.
So are you trying to? I remember when we played host to you a week ago, there were some other, nurses and other people, like one of the sisters from Australia, someone from the US. Are you giving to encourage some of them to warn you on, besides those you might be mobilizing in your state?
Yes, actually, once that's why I'm here too. Because the last time some nurses listened and they wanted to be a part of it. So those of you guys that listen, I would love for you to reach out to me. My name on Facebook is Prophetess Princess Moore, or you could check me on other platforms. I have different platforms. I have Prophetess, and you could go on the Desiree Healthcare Foundation page as well, because that's our medical page. And then I'm looking forward, because in December, a lot of us from the diaspora, we traveled to Liberia for vacation. So that's why I wanted to be the end of December to January. And if we have nurses and CNAs, I would love for them to Contact me, contact Israel, please. Let's do this. Let's have a workshop because there are a lot of things I want us to. This is not, we're not teaching, but we are exchanging ideas. We are exchanging things that we've learned here because it is done differently in Liberia, and nursing should be done the same because it is one practice. You cannot do like somebody says is different here, and it's true. Some nurses in Liberia prescribe medication, and you are not supposed to. It is totally wrong. You are not supposed to diagnose. You are not supposed to prescribe.
The nurses don't diagnose. They don't prescribe in the US.
No, we don't. That's not our scope of practice. We are not.
Procedure that should happen across every health sector. Centers.
It should be, yes, it should be everywhere. It should not only be in the United States. Liberia should not be exempted from the normal practice. No, it's not. It should not be.
That's what happened in Liberia, and I'm sure it's going to be part of your workshop when you come to Liberia. It's something I see happen everywhere here in Liberia. Nurses prescribe.
That is totally. The thing about it is you cannot prescribe because you have not studied. Doctors, they study the human body, they study medications, they study the amounts of, they go the calculation with your age, your diagnosis. They learn those things. Nurses, we didn't go into depth. Our nursing practice is to care for people. So what nurses do is to implement. We could give IVs because we become educated for that. You will not see a doctor inserting IV. They know it, but they might not, unless it is an emergency. But that's what we practice. So a nurse is not supposed to diagnose. You are not a doctor. You're not supposed to tell a patient, oh, you have this and that. No, we may know the symptoms of certain medical problems, but it's not our scope of practice. And I notice in Liberia, nurses are diagnosing medical conditions, and that's wrong. That's why we have a lot of deaths. Because instead of us allowing the doctors to do their job, we are doing the job for the doctors, and that's very unsafe. If we want to have our health system trusted by our citizens of Liberia, we have to do it the right way.
So I know you, when you come to Liberia, you in a team. Are there specific health centers or clinics or hospitals you want to target, or you're going to do it,
Actually, I don't want to target specific hospitals because I want to be neutral. I don't want to be. I'm coming for the Liberian people. I'm not coming for a specific hospital. So for those of nurses, we'll have a place where for the workshop, we'll look for a location where we can sit. If it's for a week for the nurses, if it's for a week to just talk to them and exchange and show them how it's done here, we'll do that. And also, we'll have some days also for our citizens in Liberia.
So we also have the rural parts of, and then we have the urban parts. Some have centers in the rural parts of Moscow. We have the other parts, the country can say up interior. I think one of 4 part of your plan, or only Monrovia, the city center you're going to.
No, I'm not focused only on the city. I actually want to reach out to a lot of places that I can, because we need this everywhere in Liberia. So it's not only the city, because we have, like when I went to Bento, I saw a couple of people that had wounds on their feet, and it got infected. It could have been treated. I saw that they put charcoal on the wounds because they couldn't treat it, and that was bad because that actually would make it worse. But that's what we know. So this time around, the team could reach out everywhere. If people are interested, nurses are interested, they could reach out to you. there are some people that would like to be part of the workshop. Reach out to Israel so that I will know the amount of people I'm gonna get in contact with. Yeah, but yeah.
So your visit to Liberia, like you usually do, it might be in twofold. One, you are coming to conduct a workshop. At the end of the workshop, you might want to extend a humanitarian assistance to people who have, small challenges like malaria, typhoid, rheumatism, pain in the body. So you want to touch.
Yes.
Some of the rural parts of our old people kind of full the back pain, the headache, so they don't go for long distances. You want to touch them also.
Those are my people I want to reach out to. Yes, because the last time I bought over 10,000 pills, and I distributed them. I had some left, but I don't think we have enough left. I'll have to bring more. So when I came in January, I had Tylenol, because a lot of people were in pain, and I was very shocked. Like the next day, when everybody was like, "Oh my God, that pill, that time that you gave us was so good. Like we feel so good." So I noticed that we need, because I take Tylenol sometimes when I have headache. Like right now, my son bumped my cheek last night and it's hurting, so I need my Tylenol because it's really hurting me. And we need that. And also what I brought also the last time, I brought calcium pills for our older folks for their bones. And also I gave some to some young folks to help with their bones. I brought aspirin, 81 milligrams for those that I could not, those that had high blood pressure, but we didn't have doctors to diagnose the issue and prescribe. So I just gave them the aspirin, the other 1 milligram, just so that they could take that, because that anybody could take. And what it does is it thins out the blood for those that have high blood pressure, because their blood is pumping a lot. They usually suffer from blood clots, and that could cause stroke, blockage in the heart arteries and stuff like that. So when you take the aspirin, it prevents a lot of complications. That's why I gave that to them. Since I did not have a doctor to prescribe, I gave that. And I also have some people that suffer from low blood. I could not diagnose them, but because we have studied the signs and symptoms of certain medical conditions, asking questions told me, some of the things I couldn't diagnose, but I ended up giving some iron pills for those that had low blood. They were always tired. When you ask questions, they tell you, "I'm so tired. I wake up, I'm so tired." And you could tell that they were pill. So I gave out those medications, and I would love to help out. But this time around is mostly our Liberian nurses, and I would extend helping hand as well medically.
Okay. So I showed the mobilization in terms of people you want to join you. I know there are some Americans, doctors and nurses that are there. They are good friends with you. You will work together. Have you started talking to them? Encouraging them?
I've started talking, but the time is short, so I'm still talking. I'm hoping that they will consider that. The ones that will come in December that wanted to take their vacation, I want them to come as well. So I'm putting it out there. I'm asking because we have a lot of doctors that would love to come, but I'm just hoping they would love to come in December because it's a short notice. We are in July, August, September, December, about 5 months from now. Almost 5 months. 5 months. In June, almost July. Yes, so I'm hoping they will come, and by God's grace, some of them will come. I'm positive.
Or you want to have a team,
Yes, even if I don't have, or
you are coming on a humanitarian mission to your country, and what is this dream coming from that prophetess / nurse? Princess Mo, want to give to her. You're not thinking, you're in America, you should be thinking about the American people. What is the thing in your mind about your country you want to give back?
I was born in Liberia, and we left Liberia because of the war. And we went to Ivory Coast, and we went to Ghana, and we came to the United States. I went to school here. I went to high school in the United States. And my passion was to be a lawyer or a nurse. I applied to the law school. I got accepted. But then I just made a twist. I had passion for caring for people. Before I became a nurse, I was a home health aide. I used to go to people's homes and just sit with those old people, like one person at a time, stay maybe for 12 hours in their house, probably bathe them, feed them, or just keep their company. But then I wanted to do more. And I was like, I love to take care of people. Let me do nursing. So my mom said from the time I was a kid, I cared for people. Like I would leave school and go take care of the little kids. That was my passion. So I decided to turn that way. But my reason for wanting to do things in Liberia is that I look at the people in the United States as privileged. They don't appreciate, some of them don't appreciate. Some of our patients don't appreciate us. Some patients do. And like little things, like when I look at my patients in the United States, the little that I do for them makes them feel better. They get the proper treatment. They get the proper respect. And then I visited Liberia where I noticed that our people don't get that. And in the United States, my patients pay me. Okay. It is because of my patients that I have a job. In Liberia, it should be the same. Our patients are the ones that pay us, so we should respect them. We should not talk to them anyhow. And when I got to Liberia, I told you about my experience. I was very disrespected. Even there was a time where, during the time they were going to do the procedure, I wanted to pee. I wanted to urinate. And they were about to do the anesthesia, but I told them there was no curtain. The guy that was supposed to do whatever, the guy just came. My private was open. I don't know this man. A group of people came, and they didn't even cover my private area with a blanket. This guy just walked in, was supposed to do whatsoever, and they were talking over me. Like, it was I felt very humiliated. I felt, I don't know you. This is my vagina. Like, you just coming in. I like open up. They did not cover my privates, and I felt so bad. I was like, wait, is this how they treat the patients, like your private? Not because we go to the hospital means that we don't have our rights. Like, we lose our privacy. We lose our respect. We should not lose those things. And I noticed that in Liberia. And it kind of bothered me because it's like you don't have no dignity in Liberia. There's no dignity. The nurses don't talk to you with respect. And they don't even cover your private area. So that's one of the reasons why I want to make a difference in my country. Eventually, I will live in Liberia because my ministry will be in Liberia for what God has told me. And I've seen a lot of things God has told me that we'll have clinics and hospitals. So before God can do that, I just want to start, because if people will work in the hospitals or in whatever God has destined for me, it's going to be the way I've learned things. The health sector is going to change. I want to help our Liberian people. I want to be part of the team to change Liberia, because this is where we were born. And it's sad. Other countries are getting better treatment. It's sad that those that are privileged with money, they fly out of Liberia to go to Ghana or India for medical treatments. But what about our people that cannot afford it? What happens to the Liberian people that don't have money to go out of Liberia? So does that mean that their life is like a death sentence? Because you go into the hospital and you're not going to get a proper treatment because the nurses don't even care. They were basically talking, like some of them were talking over me. And when you are sick, Israel, when you are sick, you don't need noise. You need somebody to pamper you. You need somebody to make you feel like you are going to be better. But if you have harsh nurses that during your time of being sick, instead of them comforting you, instead of them pampering you, they are talking to you anyhow, that makes it worse. Your body is already going through distress. You need somebody to calm you down. You need somebody to give you hope. Nurses or being a nurse is a calling from God. It's a calling. You have to have the passion. In the United States, we have some nurses that do it for the money, and we have some nurses that do it because of the calling. And let me tell you, tell the difference with those two nurses. The ones that are there for the money, they don't care about the patients. The patients don't come to them when there is a problem, because they are not listening. They only check the computer to see what we are supposed to do, and they do what's on there, and that's it. They do not go above and beyond for their patients. Those that have been called to be nurses is different. You notice that when we leave the floor, the moment we leave, our patients look sad. They look forward to you coming the next day. It's because you care for the patients. It's because we treat them as our own. And that's how nurses should treat their patient. If that was your mom or your dad, will you talk to your mom anyhow? If that was your child, will you talk to your child anyhow? If you cannot talk to your child or your parents anyhow, why talk to somebody's mom or dad because they are in your care? Why? And this is what I want to bring out to Liberians. We all need to work together. Please.
Talk about it on Kings 88.5. So, and most of our people, especially when it comes to this health issue, most of our people, they are eager. They want to listen. They want the good news, and most of them go at JFK redemption, and sometimes our people complain that when people come to the hospital on the visit to help the ordinary people, they run to these big referral hospitals, and they who are the ordinary people that should be the direct beneficiaries are not affected. It's not impacting them. So with this good news from you, with a planned visit to Liberia between December to January, coming with some nurses and doctors, some medication to help your people, your targeted audience. You want to list with those, community clinics in Morovia, community clinics in Europe, Toli, or Paul River, or are you going to rush to this big referral hospital, Redemption, DFK? Sometimes they
what I want to do is, I'm not, like I said, nurses that are listening in Liberia, some nurses that would like to share ideas, to like to improve, some nurses that would like to know how it is done the proper way. And it's not to look down on our nurses. Like I said previously, the last time I was on there, it's not to say that you guys are not doing the right thing. It's just to exchange ideas.
Okay.
Because a lot of things that have been done in Liberia with some nurses have been causing the lives of others. So this workshop is for nurses to come. When we do let's say if we do it for a week, our same nurses in Liberia could be the same ones to continue. Then we can go out to help people. If we come together and get the proper way to do certain things, we could go out there. The same nurses that will come out, because like the last time I had I brought some blood pressure cuffs and other things, diabetes thing to check people. We could use the same nurses in Liberia to start to implement what we have learned in the workshop, make a difference. So you people will decide where we need to go. I don't live in Liberia, so I don't know where we need the help. So it's up to my Liberian people to let me know, because I don't, you always have to tell me where we need to go. I don't want to go to a big hospital. No, they have the equipment there. They're already equipped. I want to go where my people need me.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not going for those that are privileged to have those things. No, those that don't have those things, that when we leave, they can't afford it. That those are the people we are looking forward to helping.
So it's to impact the community, the less fortunate, especially these older folks.
Yes.
Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Let's take a few of your calls. Maybe you want to ask the questions to Prince to the prophetess relative for planned visit to Liberia soon. You can call the number 077-223-9933, 086-304497, Maybe your community, your area there would like them to be beneficiary to this whole project, this process. Call us and let's hear you right here on Kings 88.5. And those of you following via the social media, if you so desire to join in the partnership, it's all by Humanitarian. It's already by Humanity, and so she's coming on a Humanitarian guest as our country. She want to give back. You can also join in that initiative. So, Carlos, let's hear you. While you make up our plans, for Liberia, she said, "No, I'm going to come back home. I usually do it." So let me go to the diaspora. Talk to this person here that is calling. Let's take them and see and get them. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
He said that the US entered the war because it felt it did not. Good morning, Israel.
Yeah, good morning. I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
The US gained no achievement.
I don't know what I'm not getting, but I'm going to try it again. It's calling from the US. Let me see, and I can get him on here. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Thank you so much for the interview you're having with our Liberia sister. My name is Melincy. I live in New Jersey.
Okay.
Look, these are the problems that we have in Liberia that are leading to deaths and a whole lot of sicknesses in people in Liberia. That she's just talking. I'm just following and enjoying her. And I want to commend her for what she is saying and what she's planning to do in Liberia. Israel, I born 2 kids here in New Jersey. Mm-hmm. When my wife went to the hospital to deliver, in the United States, nurses do not deliver women. Only a gynecologist, whether a man or woman, who specialize, who is a gynecologist, they are the only people who deliver women in America. Mm. They brought gynecologist students from the university who have come to the hospital for a pediatrician. They brought me a paper for me to sign that I agreed for them to be present in a room where the gynecologist is delivering my woman. If I said no, they will not enter there because of my wife's privacy. If I just said no, they will not enter. They are not allowed. But in Liberia, they don't do that. They will bring medical students. As the sister was saying, men walking on her in a room, even if it will be a doctor and sign to you, they will knock on the door. When they enter, they will introduce themselves before they test you, before they do anything to you. People don't just walk in any patient room, whether you are a nurse or sign to that person, they will knock on the door. When they enter, they will introduce themselves before they test you. So these things need to be taught in Liberia. And number one, I blame the government of Liberia. A country like Liberia that was funded by the United States, that everything in Liberia should be done the way it is done in America, is doing something differently. The nursing teachers who are teaching in nursing school, university, what kind of learning did they get? Where they get their learning from? Everything that is learned in Liberia and taught came from America. Why is it done differently in Liberia? I tell you, almost all the nurses that graduate from Liberia, when they come to America, they don't pass the put nursing test. They don't pass the nursing test to get nursing to practice in America as a nurse.
They don't pass.
Almost
Everybody.
all the Liberians I know. Huh?
Everybody don't pass.
Most
Israeli one I know, almost everybody I know, they don't pass. They don't pass.
Why is the cause? What is the reason?
Because the material is teaching there in Liberia, the teaching there is 1 million times beyond what they put teaching in America. It's beyond. It's not in line with it.
But it's the same. It's the same thing they have to do with health. What is it different from us here and different from those in the US and other parts of the world?
It's a huge difference. Huge difference. I'll tell you one thing. People from Philippines, they teach the same material up to standard, up to the same level in America, in Philippines. When Filipino nurses graduate from our country and get a nursing certificate or lesson, they come to America and practice straight. Why not Liberia? Liberia that was funded by America. Why not Liberia? Why not Liberia? Why not Liberia? That was funded by America. That should feel like America. Why not Liberia? Liberia is lacking in many things more than the next area. I feel for our Liberian nurses that come from Liberia with nursing degree and come to America. I can feel for them. They have to go and start all over. So they gotta go and start with LPN. They gotta go to LPN school for 1 year and begin with LPN, whereby they have bachelor degree all up from Cottington. It's so sad. The country, the government should work that modality with the United States government and teach the same material and administer the same test for them through the embassy supervision. When they pass the test from Liberia, they come to America, they practice straight as a nurse. Why not Liberia? I think the nursing pool, the medical pool in Liberia too should be working on this. It's too sad. I think what the sister is doing should be commended. Thank you so much.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly there from I guess they're from the US of A. So it's a very good. Let me take this person from Liberia. It's a very good initiative. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Let me first of all, let me appreciate you for the technical discussion by the way of introduction. My name is with Emily from District 11.
Okay.
Let me appreciate your studio guest that in the studio there this morning. And it's a very fine thing. I think he Liberia and she want to make a contribution to her own country. Now people that stay more than 15 good years going to Liberia to come work and take our resources. So let me appreciate you for that.
Okay. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. So you know, I'm gonna go to that. She didn't come unless you're going to. Well, okay. So like you said, she's doing all of the planning. We're going to work with her too and do clinics. Some of you will receive the invitation so that you have your patients, and some of you are in those nursing schools so that you take an advantage of such an awesome opportunity to be a part of the workshop. I know the workshop is very going to be overcrowded, so like you said, the survey will be done so that the exact number of people coming for the workshop she will know, and then those targeted areas of where she will visit, you know, in the rural and urban parts of the county. She will also have a full update. So if you're in Liberia, you're a nurse, you want to join in that campaign, you know, you let us to know. You let us to know, and because she's from American Liberians, though they let other ladies. So you got to work on that. Well, Princess, I show you on your way to job. We want to thank you. But what could be your final message? You know, to every Liberian, especially what you have said. I've just brought some hope and relief to some of our people who will be awaiting you so idly. What could be your final message to everybody?
Well, let's work together because this is for Liberia. And what the caller said about some nurses from Liberia not passing the boards here. It's true because I know a few nurses that works at JFK that were actually bosses at JFK that came to the United States and up to now have not passed the boards. To me, it's probably, I don't know why. Actually, I don't know why they can't pass it because they were managers at JFK and some other top hospitals. So being that, I don't know. But then again, maybe the materials that they were taught, because in the United States like I talked about, continual education. We do in services, we do trainings every month. Every month there is a training. Every month there is something new that the health sector has to implement. Like recently, I think it was last year, we now have the enhanced barrier control, which is before you put on gowns and stuff. Before, in the past, you could only do it for certain things, but now if a patient has anything that's invading their body, if they have like a Foley catheter, before you touch them, you must gown up, you must protect yourself. So those things, like it's continual education. So we need that in Liberia. If we have that, will be updated when it comes to certain things, and it will give standard care. We will take care of our patients well. So my thing is, so my Liberian nurses, my fellow nurses, this is not to look down on anybody. It is just to educate us. It is just for us to help our Liberian people. And it's, I'm not going to where I'm actually going somewhere. My husband, I'm not working today. I just put on this so that's the scrub. So it is just for us to help our people. Liberia is for all of us. Those of us that are in the United States or other countries, we want to come back home. We want to live in our country. Eventually, in a few years, my family and I will relocate to Liberia. And we want to give back. Liberia, none of us, for me, if I had the opportunity of living in Liberia, if things were okay, I would live in Liberia. I'm waiting for God to give me the time, and I will move to Liberia because I want to give back. My service, I tell my patients here, what I'm doing for you guys, I would love to do it for my own people, because we don't have a lot of us like this in Liberia. But we have thousands of nurses in the United States. America still need more nurses, but I want to help my people. I want to share what I've learned here. I want to give back in. I'm back in school. Like I said, I want to be a doctor, a nurse practitioner. I want to get my doctorate degree in nursing. In that way, I will be able to diagnose a lot of things that are going on with our people in Liberia. But this workshop is for all of us. Don't look at it as a Liberian person coming from America to show off. No, I don't want to show off. I'm taking my time off to just come and work with you all. Let's do this. We'll do this from the way the crowd will be. We probably will do it twice a year. There are students like Ezra you mentioned. There are some students. How are they going out to start teaching? To start taking care of our patients. What have you learned? What we gonna be trained, and then if it's a week, we'll be trained. After that week, we are going out to help. The nurses will go out to help, and let's see how you give back to your people after you have been trained the proper way. Emmanuel, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so it is for us to, like the way we do things. See, if a patient comes to you, you don't just give them medication for what they said. If they had headache, if they're complaining of headache, they keep telling you, oh, the headache, I've been taking Tylenol and my headache is not going away. We have to do a CAT scan. There could probably be blood clot in their brain that's causing headache. So you don't just keep giving them medication. Let's find out why they have a headache. Your patient comes to you, they tell you they cannot pee. They are not peeing properly. They are drinking a lot of water, but they're not peeing. Why are they not peeing? We want to run a test. We want to run a kidney function test to see if their kidneys are functioning properly. You want to know what's going on. Do they have UTI? Is there an infection that has them not peeing? You have an older folk or somebody that all of a sudden just got so confused. The person is talking out of their head. Did you check to see if they have UTI? Because that could be a problem. Because when our older folks have urinary tract infection, they get confused and stuff like that. So is it what is the problem? Nurses don't just diagnose the person because they came in. It's not your practice. It is not your place to diagnose. Okay, our mom is here. Let me mute so she could talk.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So please, everybody, please reach out to Israel, nurses, and those of our citizens. The workshop will be open up, but we want specific people as well, because we'll see how we're going to do it. Yeah. With the crowd, we'll know where to host it. But please reach out if you would like to join the team, if you'd like to be educated as well, if you'd like to partake, please. And this is a humanitarian perspective. I'm not doing it for anything. I'm just doing it because I have the passion.
On your position, you want to run as representative.
Oh no! I don't want to run. No, we're not doing that. We just want to help. I want to help Liberia. That's not what I'm doing though.
Okay.
This is to give back. I just my spare time, I want to do something in my country. I don't want to just come and just be eating and keeping what I know to myself. No, I just want to give back.
Okay. All right. So, Prophetess, we will leave you. We hope we'll get in touch with you as time goes by, as we progress in the mobilization.
Okay.
Thank you so.
All right.
Thank you so kindly. Well, so that's the voice of Princess Professor. She's a nurse, and so it's a good news for everybody. She's going to be coming to there with some team of doctors and nurses to visit. So we have the announcement. We'll pay for the announcement time on Kings FM. Another radio station will make the announcement. We'll start doing the registration. The older people, the community, we will target the clinics for the workshop. And at the end of the workshop, there will be some medical outreaches to make sure that our older people are treated. Someone are given medication. So it's a very big outreach. We'll get you involved. Get you contacted. Yeah. So, as usual, we spark it up with our old people. We'll never get tired talking with them. We'll never get tired talking to them. So, privilege again. Like I said, the humanitarian thing can end because every day you will have the older people coming. They are coming. If you're relative on that issue of the workshop and what have you, coming after the show. Yeah. So quickly before we can go, I'm then joined by one of our mothers. She's right there in studio with us, so that we talk small. She's right here with us so that we talk small. Oh, and the woman. Yeah, let's talk small. So, okay. Oma money.
Money.
You're going to cancel the microphone. Don't be scared of the microphone.
I say.
No, as if I can't
inform. Closer to
it. Closer to it because the people can hear you now.
Okay.
See what you will be lecturing to the whole day.
Okay.
So morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I thank God.
So why your name?
My name CDC Oma.
Oh, you can go as CDC Oma. But your real name?
My real name Mama Andrew.
Oh, Mama Andrew.
Yeah.
But in the community, they call you CDC Oma.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Mama.
Okay, I the grandmother for CDC. Oh. That they need to give me in the community, but my own name Mama Andrew.
Oh, they're in the community and they give you CDC grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said you take it.
Oh, that man now.
Oh, you in CDC?
Yes.
Why role you playing there?
We the one can pray.
Oh, okay.
We the pray at me, yeah.
Oh, now you can pray.
Yeah.
Oh man, you people say you own now. You know your age. That's
yeah.
what to be on the politics and politics. But why you behind job?
I behind him because I like him.
Why you like?
What me I like him? The time we were playing the ball, I used to go to my house. Yeah, my dollar to call my dollar say, I baby. So the guy used to carry him. They eat to my house. How can I know him?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you been following him. But when you were president, something that you did something that you know about when you got president. How was the country when you were president?
The time he became president was not getting happen.
You were not getting happen.
I used to say go the buy about bag. But that time when you buy one bag of go, you start it again buy it. It made my business go down. So I put my name down. I don't got money to go for my car set. So I want to put to help me. Let me go back on business.
But you get coal?
I got coal. Coal in there put no money to pay. So I can bring it.
Oh, you get coal there?
Yeah. Coal in the boy.
Yeah.
I got 300 there.
Oh.
But the car pay to pay for it, sir. It's not there. The way up.
Oh, that why you able to go for your coal?
That why I'm able to go because no hand.
Okay. So right now you selling coal again?
I selling. That why I tell you to go in a boy for me to bring it money.
Okay, you still selling.
I still selling my warehouse. Still selling.
You get a warehouse there.
Yeah.
But your coal then in the bush now.
Yeah.
Because no, the capital building now.
No way.
Go down, so you can't bring your 300 bag of coal.
Yeah.
So that why you were talking, say you want your people to help you. So if they can't even pay for all, pay for something you can bring.
The goods that they do when somebody do go for you can be small. It will satisfy you. Anyone is there, let me bring some.
But that coal can help you.
But that was it. They bring it in my car will be like this. My receipt. I want my car.
So I don't let money I get when we put them So you want Ali, you want get your coal, or you want your coal building you do. So you get a warehouse here.
I get a warehouse.
Oh, so when you bring your coal, you can just put it in the
I don't put it there. They used to buy it back there, but they don't need to buy it again back. When they tell it that again, no way. So when they buy that, tell it that, me and my husband, I buy one cup, they bring my hand down.
So before they used to buy it back coal, I mean, talking on your
what? They used to go fast, but they time not easy. They try the grand dry. So I asking my people to help me get my paper. So I put my name down, no way. So please let it help me.
Oh, help you so you can go for your coal.
Yeah.
Okay. So that a coal in the bush. She get 300 bag of coal. She won't go for the coal, but her hand bent down.
Yeah.
No transportation to go to get the coal. So how the coal where you can go for now? What the transportation like? If you are paying for one of the bag,
I'll pay 625 because the bag of coal are 400. So when you bring it, you pay 225 for one bag.
Oh, 225.
Yeah.
$.
Yeah.
For one, where you can go for the coal?
Arlington.
Oh, Arlington.
Mm-hmm.
So they will charge you $225.
Yeah.
$225 liberty.
Yeah.
For one bed.
So everything, because the co will pay $400 for one bed. No hand. That 400 to 225 go there at 625. That island don't go get it.
So when someone even help you to get you 10 bell, 20 bell,
you pay that money.
Okay. All right. So my Andrew says she won't go walk. But the question I want to ask you, the 300 bag of go, is that you pay for it?
I pay for it.
You pay for it?
Yeah.
It's just like you can tell people, say, your buen go for me.
Okay.
You know, I want you to buen 100 bag.
Yeah.
I want you to buen 50 bag.
Okay.
And then
I
will
get
come
it.
and pay for it.
Yeah,
Oh, how you looking at?
That way look.
Oh, so you see what you're talking about when saying
No.
you pay
No, I think one bed.
One bed 400.
Yeah, that one when you come in pay like 400 for one bed.
One bed.
Yeah, when you bring it, you pay 225
for transportation.
Yeah.
Okay, so the full 625. Okay. Oh, okay, so
you get it now.
Oh, Princess Moses of Dara from so it's to get the code. So she's like asking who can help her. My phone do nothing. So she's asking who can help her. You know, maybe you want to pay for 5 bags, you want to pay for 10 bags. So there are two things involved. If you buy her, you can say, maybe I won't buy you 5 bed, 10 bed, woman. I won't buy you 10 bed. That 400 for one bed.
Okay.
Then the transportation, that 225 for one bed. That what she explained. So,
yeah.
Say and pay. So the people face the code for the woman, but the woman can go pay for the code.
Go pay for it, no hand.
Yeah, so the people bring the code for her.
They calling me.
They call the brand for her now. They say, "Oh my, they call what you tell the brand. When you coming for the code, oh my, my children looking for money.
Man, looking for money."
So if she was going there, she said, "My children, all the code brand, what I committed 50 there, I committed 25 there. So me can I won't for it, I will come back." So she said she didn't get her hand gone down. You know, so she came back to you people because she said she did CDC more. So she can't. So if that 5 bed you won't buy for her, 10 bed you won't buy for her, 7 bed you won't buy for her. They go bed at 400 for one bed. One bed at 400. Then the transportation for one of those go bed that 225. So if you say you're buying 10 bed or go for her, and you're buying 10 bed or go for her. Yeah. If you want buy 10 bed at 4,000 now, if you want put the transportation there, if you put the transportation there, that one 6,250. So you just do your own calculation. Those of you can do your own calculation. Calculate how many bags you want for. The bag of coal at 400. To bring one bag of coal from Attington to her place here, because she in Mama Point, that 225. So you can do your calculation. I can buy you. Come on, you get mobile money number.
The mobile I'm putting in the food. Yeah.
No, that's not what I say. The mobile money number can send money to you get your PIN code, everything. You register the phone with mobile money.
Yeah, but the material not put it inside. Yeah.
Are the same guy there?
Yeah, the same guy. Yeah.
You know the number?
That one I come show it to you.
Man, Andrew.
Yeah.
The woman that town in your class, I know what you call it. You know the woman.
That is called Benin now. I love taco, so everything I put in plastic.
So you get a number on there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have mobile. They want to orange you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Lone Star. That Lone Star one I'm talking about. Oh, you get a Lone Star? Okay. So okay, so you hold it. You didn't get a Lone Star. But Shinga don't start number, but you can stay. You could stay make some contribution for. You can stay make some contribution for all.
Then tomorrow.
Yeah, we can appreciate that if you want to contribute, you want to buy 10 back of cool, 15 back of cool, whatever you intend to do. You can also let us know, and then of course we can have it over to all. It's also good, but we want you to. You see, these people when they come like that, we just need to be blessed to them. Especially the CDC Oman, then the CDC Papi, then that all they can come to. The best people they can come to say, okay, we'll come to you to help us. Especially about Oman, they in your age to be talking about you won't be saying, oh, cool.
Yeah.
The only thing they can do, you know,
To pay, yeah, to pay my due. It's not easy. That is paper.
Okay. Okay. So wherever the case, they will contact us. They will contact us. You can get in touch with us, so that she can, you know, you can help her the best way you can do to help her. That will be highly appreciated. We will look forward to you. We'll look forward to you. Okay, so I'm just out of time. I'm just out of time, and I must seriously admit I'm out of time. So, Ma Andrew,
yeah.
So some of the people, what they will do, they will get in touch with me, or they will, someone will grab their comments, say, I'll do it for the Oma. And then if they say, we'll pass the information to you, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Then I open my lunta.
Yeah.
I'm open the mobile.
We'll do it for you.
Okay.
All right, but we'll get your number yet. If any of them should give her any information, we'll call you to come for it, yeah?
All right.
Okay, so thank you for coming. Okay.
So thank you too.
Yeah, so that is it. So in terms of any other information for the Oma, we pass it to her on your behalf, which we will wholeheartedly appreciate. We will wholeheartedly appreciate. Let me read some of the comments quickly. Okay. Somebody's asking me how much is 10 bag of clay riches. That's my baby. Let me do the calculation for you quickly. So 10 bags is $400. 10 will be 4,000. So if you were to have the transportation there, you say, 10 bag you buying for all, you want transport it, yeah, because 225 the transportation times 10, 2,250 plus 4,000, that's 6,250. Yeah, the 10 bag of coal. Mr. Regis, the 10 bag of coal will be 6,250. Yeah, that may include the transportation to bring it, because you're paying $400 for one bag. So the 10 bag will be 4,000, and then the transportation of the 10 bag will be $2,250. So it will be total. It will total around 6,250. 6,250 now. Well, I know the US rate now. 200. So it's probably around 31. Let's say $31.25 or $32. Yeah. So that's it. So the total of the 10 bags will be 6,250. All right. It will be 6,250. We'll do the calculation. Will be around $32. All right. So we appreciate that. So it's just simple. Get it on my 10 bag. I give her 10 bag. Yeah. We can help her. You can help her. That would be very, very good. Very, very good. Hey, so I'm just out of time. Okay, I want to get this comment too. Okay. So thanks. So okay. So Prophet the Princess Moses, she will pay for 10 bag of coal for you, yeah? Yeah, come closer to the microphone. She's seeing you. Okay, one of the. In fact, when she comes to Liberia, say you will be lucky to go there so that we can treat you.
Yeah.
Your either be some medicine.
Okay.
She coming to Liberia December. We come and do some work and get it open and treatment.
Yeah.
So I will put a name so you can hear you.
Okay, that's all of me.
It's happening. You have
that for fewer.
Yeah, the cold thing. So you can take so much. So she said she will pay for 10 back of cool for you.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay. Then the other man they call Clay Riches. He said next week he will pay for 20 back of cool for you.
Amen.
That's my senior brother.
Amen.
Because he will pay for 20 bags. Then the princess, the princess Moses will pay for 10 bags. So that 30 bags of cool will get ready. What do you want to say to them?
I thank you. God my open their way.
Amen.
The premier they do for me and the not premier me the man not forget about me. So I tell them thank you. Let God be with their family. Let their hand open. That's all I got to tell them.
Okay, so the woman say, Professor Mo, the woman say thank you, big brother Clay Riches. The woman say thank you. So he's saying, Clay Riches saying next week. Next week will send him money, right? That's my big brother.
Yeah.
Send it. So don't worry.
Okay.
Send it. You'll get the money.
Yeah.
The princess, I'm a sister. Okay. So she will definitely do. I'm a sister.
Okay.
American woman.
All right.
American Liberian. Right. So she said it. So at least we get 30 there for the woman now. 30 there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I even get someone you can say, I'll give you 10 there, we'll be 50 there. I'll be able to go up when you go, let's get it. Now look.
Do not let me take it.
Do not allow to take it.
Yeah, my
Okay. Bye. Okay, so my friend and brother, another guy there's Emmanuel AP, right? He's a humanitarian. You already got a list here. So you say, are you on his list? Are you on his list? So he will send $50 US for you.
Amen.
He says, are you on his list? He will send you $50 US.
Amen.
That $50 US you can buy plenty bag of gold. And so we'll do a calculation. He will send it.
Yeah.
That man, he's a humanitarian. He usually do his stuff through me. He's my brother. Yeah, he's my brother and friend.
Let God open your hand. Not forget, let God be with your family.
So, you won't complete it. Yeah. So the woman plenty will go. But other people have to go increasing. But let Ali up. Let empower the woman and the woman. Yeah, let them do that small thing. I was saying, so let go from.
And now you say,
you know, yeah. What she's saying, she said, so we are not use so bad or go back there. But right now,
no way.
She said, right now, it not happening. It not like before where they use so bad. Bag. So, my sister already sent the money for your coup. All right, she already sent it. Okay. So we'll go outside there. I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
Sister, the old lady that said she will pay for 10 bags of coup. She sent the money already. So I carry you outside there. I take the money. I give it to you. No say pay in now. I get the money.
Okay.
Okay. So that the woman who will be coming to Liberia in December, once I will carry you so they can give you treatment. You're the OO people.
Yeah.
Especially the OO people and carry you. So she already sent the 10 bags of coup money.
Yeah.
So carry you. In my opinion, he will send it. Because not only you say he get other people that he's sending something for them, probably this week he might do it. Then the other man Clay Ricky next week he will send it, yeah?
Okay.
So talk to them now you're training and you want to tell them something.
Nothing that I can tell them, I just tell them thank you. Because that somebody to help you the way he give you. That's one wants a baby who can't find in the street. So I tell them, thank you. And now he say, they have to talk.
You have to talk, not easy.
Have to talk. Oh, I have to tell them. Then God tells you, all of people, they help me. Like the way they are afraid, they helping me.
Okay. So you get plenty code the lady now, the next. The one with the next, right? So she's saying $65 US. to get the code, your code.
Yeah.
All right. Who there? Oh. Yeah. All right. So my sister now, the woman she sent $65 US. All right. So check out that code. There are plenty of code there you get you. Plenty of code, but when you put it together, the way she sends $65.
$150 and move on there. The other $150.
The other man will send you $50.
Yeah.
The other man is paying for 20 back. So you know, you go out there when you come back now, and you'll be dancing.
You go see the play.
You'll be dancing. Yeah, you'll be dancing. You'll be happy, and you know you'll be happy now. All you need to do is pray for them.
Yeah,
I
pray.
Yeah, just pray for them.
I will bring it better music. Yeah, dancing.
So let's say a very big thank you to my sister, Prophetess Princess Moore, for the $65 US for the Oman code. Humanitarian Emmanuel 18 for $50 US towards her code project. And Big Brother Clay Riches, who also promised to make sure next week he pay for 20 bags of coal for the Oman. Yeah, so we very happy, we very thankful, and we know God is faithful. God will do
Thank you
everything. Aliyah made the Oman happy too. God is not easy.
The rain between it, no tapoti war. Not easy.
Yeah, so go and leave your taste on the book and say, well, you can't die book when the code and she was second go. How should go? No money.
No money. Every day they calling me.
You go as a book cash. That means we'll be calling Israel come for me. So that's it. That's it, man. You can just you wait for me out there to the place that I come.
The place was sitting.
Yeah, where you're sitting now. You wait for me.
All right.
And then you
thank you too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amen. Amen. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. They are meaning. They are meaning. Thanks so kindly for being a part of the program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. I would like to read some of your comments, but time has caught up with us. Time has really caught up with me. I've gone deep into the time. But again, the humanitarian, there are many out there. I can talk to everybody. I can talk to maybe one person per day. I can really talk to everybody. But it's overwhelmed. The place is overwhelmed with all of them here. Everybody want to come to see me. And it's not me. It is you that they come to talk to. But we thank God. We thank God. We thank God. We thank God for them. So for the King's support basket, I told you that next month is going to kick off. All right, it start officially next month. So the numbers are going to be available, and they will be on the screen. They will always be announced to you. And the King support basket is all intended to keep King's FM going 24/7, so that they will not go off. It is your support because it is your station. So that is going to definitely help you, right? So as a come up, both in Liberia, outside Liberia, the Liberian dollar, the US dollar component, all of your contributions, you're going to make it the later way you can contribute to King's FM to keep her going. Okay, so I will encourage you as next month, it kicks up officially next month, officially. So I trust that you will support it. In Liberia, yes, your $100, your $50, your $200 liberty is definitely going to help, and we will appreciate it wholeheartedly. So sorry I couldn't just read your comment. Time has caught up with us, and like I said, like what Prophetess / Nurse Princess Mo said, invitations will be sent to those clinics. She don't know everywhere, so we're going to help her to coordinate our affairs. And then hospitals and clinics will be rating to be a part of that workshop. And mind you, at the end of the workshop, many treatments are going to be made for our people. So that's it. That's it. What time is of essence? Time I've caught up with us onto this edition of the program. Talk about it. Let's say thanks to all of our callers. Thank you so much for your comment. Sorry, I just can't read your comment because I've gone deep into the time outside my own scope. But I'd like to thank you so kindly for your role and thank you so much for your contribution. I'll be at God's willing tomorrow, same time, same station, as we talk about Liberia. Israel, boy, we are seeing is my name. Bye-bye.